Well, hello, hello. Hello, hi. How y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing great. Because we're gonna do great. Hola, hello, Lex. Glad to have you back here. So, we're gonna play a funny little game. We're gonna play a funny little game. One that's completely out of the ordinary for me, actually, because, you know, I'm not used to playing funny story-based games, I guess. Your market exploded. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Bumper Cyberfuck got an update on Steam. That's interesting. Why? Let's see. Breaking combos to the 40 setups. Okay, cool. Interesting. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So there's some. So there's some fixes for Bumper Cyberpunk. That's nice. Anyway, that's good to know. So we're gonna play the Pale Beyond. Pale Beyond is an Arctic exploration game, kind of, and I'll see how horribly I do, because you know I'm great at managing things and gambling and managing gambling, and you know, gonna be just fine. Gonna be just fine. Surely we'll get through the Arctic in a flash. Definitely won't suffer through hell and back. Why did it just activate on my wrong monitor? Bugs and technical issues can be reported on our Discord. Thank you, but the only issue I am having is that you're in the wrong fucking monitor. So, please load faster so I can fix that issue. But I can already do this, do that. Have a bit of this, have a bit of that. There you go. Here's a funny loading screen. I can't see chat right now because the game's on my left monitor, so I can't actually, you know, look at anything. So give me just a second. Watch it like blast my ears out now. You know, open up the volume mixer just in case. And pull it down a bit. Alright. Settings. Window mode. Put you into window so I can move you over here. When the bug report is a fucking Discord, you'll love to see it, right? You'll love to see everything being a fucking tied to a Discord or something. VSync, uncapped frame rate. Nah, don't worry, 60 will be alright. Put it on, yeah, should be alright. Anti-aliasing, no, don't worry about it. This game surely won't break everything. Accessibility, text size, okay. Disable decorum game, well, I have no idea what the fuck that is, so we'll just... Achievements! Whoa! Anyway. Chivos, finally. Finally Chivos. Alright, so I can close this down now. Alright. Remember, everything's in Discord now. You want to download the newest funny mod? Go to Discord. You want to fucking... When you search for Division 2 shit, the official of you... Wait, what, they closed? Oh yeah, Ubisoft closed the forums, right? I remember. They just shut down all forums. Alright, I remember. That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a thing. That was a thing indeed. Now I can turn up the game a bit more. There we go, that was indeed a thing. I remember. Extras? Ooh, making off! Eventually. Credits! Oh shit. I thought it was just gonna be a credits page. I saw the Molly. I did. It looked pretty fucking nifty. I like that. It looked pretty good. Now, new game. Start E. Huh? Select the week to continue from. Start new expedition. Classic, normal, hardcore. What's the original launch balancing? No. You know what? Fuck it. We'll go with normal. We'll go with normal. Whatever. Just see how the fellas wanted to. Oh, the airs be cold. Or flake and white as the sailor begs their pledge. That in the dark they'll brace themselves for horror still ahead. home still dream, of warmth long lost, and chase to frost world's edge, a hunger draws for desperate here. Oh, I can't actually pull a rhyme. Shit. Such lonely souls need lead. What will ye do when steel hearts break and courage does abscond? I'll lead these souls, so help the gods, out of the pale beyond. Huh. Begin your journey. To Narnia. Wait, what? No. This isn't about Narnia. Crew wanted. Able-bodied crew wanted for dangerous expedition. Months of darkness. Low wages. Slim chance of safe return. Glory to be had in the event of success. Address overleaf. Yoink. You alone at the office. The tea in your hand has long since gone cold. That's perfectly adequate. Looking around the room, you can make out a collection of military books. On a desk is a ship in a bottle. A metronome ticks away steadily. That's harmless. It's harmless. A simple reminder of the time you spent waiting. It stops. You hear footsteps climbing the stairs that brought you here. Take a seat. The chair is uncomfortably large. The seat feels worn. The door behind you swings open. The captain bounds past you to the other side of the desk. Do you have all your teeth? Enough to get by? Oh, my name's Shaw. Okay, cool. I've got enough to get by. Could not be too careful. The captain sits down. It's a little thing you can lose. It's a little things you can lose people to. I am speaking from experience. How many people have died under your supervision? I don't appreciate this line of questioning. That's not a good job interview. More than I care to. None so far. Meaning you're either perfect for the job, a liar, or you've never been in command. Which is it? If I was a liar, would I be in this room? Yes, actually. The latter. I was never in command. Really? Commands test a person's mettle. Do you think you're ready? I'll have to be. I see you've already made yourself comfortable. Get that sweet pipe in. I'm Captain Hunt. Pleasure's mine, Robin Shaw. He nods. Which ship is that? Ah, this detailed, isn't she? Incredibly. An odd sailor superstition. I hope you weren't waiting too long. I'm told it's worth the wait. Good. There's been a lot of candidates. Some good, some bad. Interesting mix. I'm sure you understand the need for discretion. It seems a bit convoluted for a sailing job. I'm not in the habit of trumpeting my work to every would-be sailor on the street. I need to know if you're right for the job first. He looks down at his list of questions. Were you born a landlubber or a sea dog? I'm from the city, but made my way to the sea eventually. Military experience? Only evading them. Should I? Yeah, fuck it. Only evading them. Honesty is good. So you've skirted the law before then, yeah? Is this honest work? I just told you, honesty and good. And this is good work. Have you ever fired a weapon? Yes. Have you ever killed a man? Directly or otherwise? His laugh face was wholesome. It was very fun. You know what? Yeah, I did. What do you mean? I never killed a man. Kiryu never killed a man. Majima did. Yes. I see. You're not married, are you? Of course not. Did pay that, true. And Bulletstorm and basically everything else. You better have a death wish. One must believe their return to justify leaving in the first place. Any less than you're doing yourself a disservice. Months of darkness, low wages, some chance of safe return. That didn't deter you, did it? Good work is not to come by these days. Indeed, a venture like this, however, it's more about just the money, isn't it? Continue. We're here to find your ship in that bottle. The Viscount. Heard of it. Enlighten me. He clears his throat. 5 years ago, she set sail on a research expedition towards the Dead Peninsula. They were trying to find and study the absolute magnetic south. Did they? Probably not. Did they what? Did they find it? I have no idea. She never came back. Her last known location was 200 miles south of land, presumed lost to the ice. This is beginning to sound like a suicide mission. Like you said, good work is hard to come by. Oh boy. The research is supposedly of extreme importance. I'm going to need more than rumors about lost ships if I'm putting my life at risk. Naturally, here's what we do know. Not one person or thing has been heard from the Viscourt since it first left port. So we're chasing ghosts then? Maybe it's a myth, maybe it isn't. I can assure you, the money is real. Those with more money than sense want that old ship. That's the job. If I don't pick the first mate, somebody else will, and, well, my judge of characters got me this far. Who's financing all this? The usual. Film and lecture rights have been sold, of course. We're in the process of signing off on a final benefactor for the expedition. They've even donated a ship. We'll be trailing on board to Temperance. She's a beauty. Greenwood. Generational. Not many like it left these days. The Viscount and the Temperance. They're sister ships. That's ironic. Built together, set out in the world to die alone. Poetic. Indeed. I like to think one calls out for the other. The captain looked at the bottle ship. So what do you think? Sounds like you need all the help you can get. We will. The captain checks his watch. Anyway, I think I've heard enough. Captain stands up. We leave in a month. Welcome aboard, Shaw. Proverbially speaking. Don't you need more information? None of them are Captain worth his salt. I work with people, not professions. I'd sooner trust a good carpenter than a cruel sailor to save me from drowning. But alas, I'll see you on the Temperance. I've got a good feeling about you, Shaw. That makes one of us. Thank you, Captain. The captain makes his way to the door and you follow. Oh boy. You arrive at the docks a month to the day. Before you lies his ship. The letters on his side read Temperance. You walk the cobble to the boarding ram. Beside is a sharply dressed man overseeing a lot of cargo. He turns to you with a stern expression. You can feel his eyes assessing you. Landborn. It's good to see someone else with sand legs. You must be Hunt's pick for first mate. He extends an arm. Richard Templeton, a pleasure. Be polite. First impressions matter. Listen. If we're in a life or death situation, he's gonna save the. I was like, you know what? He was a pretty nice guy. I don't know him, but he was a pretty nice guy. He's gonna save my ass. He's not gonna be like, yo, this cunt didn't. He's gonna be like, consider to shake. I shall be operating as Chief Science Officer on this expedition. I am also the incumbent representative of our benefactor. Do, however, consider myself and my team at you and the captain's disposal. I'm very certain we're all disposable. Just ruin the mood instantly. I look forward to working with together. I expect to be up for the task. Some of the layabout hunt hired are questionable at best. Now that I didn't inform you of your duties, you're second only to Captain Hunt himself. Though I must warn you, you have quite the task ahead. The rabble I spent the afternoon sorting are the same you'll have to whip into shape. Punctuality, schedule, a strict adherence is what we need if this expedition is to succeed. Okay, so he's the strict fucker. I expect you to be organized, the organized sort. You would not have been assigned to a role otherwise. I likely have more in common with the crew than I do yourself. You know what? Be confident. I doubt there'll be much of you. We can only hope. But your role is more strenuous than it was first seemed. Let me know when you're ready to depart, and make sure you savor these last moments on land. The less valuable time we have, the less valuable time we waste here, the better. Check out the young man. A young man stands at the ramps, sealing himself for the journey ahead. Hesitantly, he begins to drag his feet up the ramp and onto the ship. Oh, he doesn't even want to talk to me, alright. The city. You'll be gone for quite a while. It will be some time before you see the city again. Minus 10 degrees Celsius. Shit. Hunt's description of the ship was accurate. Near identical to the Viscount, barring some minor additions. Oh. Set sail! Off we go! It's party time. It is a party time. Week 1. Fight. Ooh, tunes? The Pale Beyond. Wow! It's been a month already! A hunger drossness, okay. First mate shop, personal log. It's been 1 month since I signed on. And a week since I've set sail about the temper. Oh, right, okay. I thought we were the first fucking month on sea. I'm told the waters will get warmer as we pass the hemisphere before they turn colder. Who's paying for this? Who's paying for this shit? But I can't help but wonder who's footing the bill for all this. Certainly not the captain. The crew, however, are a different story. There are now 22 of us, including the captain. Our next port will be our last before we enter the ice, to pick out the remaining 4 members of the crew, the scouting team. Hunt is also keen to work out a deal on the pack of sledding dogs. I'll say it with words. And I'm sure there are those who might have considered myself in the same light. Captain Hunt. Captain was mostly kept to his quarters so far. I trust the captain. He seems a trustworthy sort. Experience alone justifies his position. There aren't many who make it out the other end of naval military service with all their limbs, let alone his vigor. Though he's not telling the whole truth. I do find myself warming to the man. I've never been in a ship like this before. It's a sturdy ship. It's hard to imagine how many crews she's mothered before us. Repurposed incessantly. The roaring machinery should see this old steward of the sea through the ice, and us with it. One of Hunt's sailors approaches. Jojo! Captain wants you at the helm. I'll head there now. He leaves. Well, let's go there instantly. You ascend the stairs to the stern and find your captain manning the helm of the ship. Ah, Robin, lovely day for it, isn't it? It is indeed, Captain. You know, we gotta keep spirits high. I can't be an asshole instantly. We gotta keep initial spirits high. When it comes to saving people, though, that's a difference. Indeed. At days like these, I make sure to do my share of the sailing. He winks. Let him continue. He thinks for a moment before stepping aside and stretching out a wrinkled hand. Here, why don't you have a try? You should take advantage of calm waters for once. I imagine you didn't see Menure in your past line of work. Sure. You grip the wheel of the ship and feel the weight of the waves in your arms. Ooh! The memory in your muscles rear themselves as they begin to move in time with the ship and the wind. Nice, I can pan around the camera. Easy. There, you have it. The captain pats you on the back. Fantastic. Now try to get a sense of where we are. Get some perspective. I don't know, I can't see shit, it's just clouds. Oh, there we go. Peaceful, isn't it? Well, yeah, it's peaceful, but kind of empty. Panning and zooming speeds can be adjusted in the settings menu. It takes the wheel back from you. I think I'll drink the morning in a little longer. Would you mind preparing my quarters for the day's work? There's much to do. Let me check out the crow's net. The crow's net currently stands unoccupied. The scouting team are expected to join the next port. Alright, into the cabin. Ooh, shit. Look at this place. Take requests. A painting. A classical painting depicting sailors doing battle with a kraken. You aren't sure if it's of any historical significance, though recognize the ship as the galleon of Captain Hamish. A pristine furnished tub secured to the floor. A luxury to be had on ice. On the desk you make out a variety of papers, notes and maps. As well as a sealed letter with a stamp you don't recognize. The desk itself is suspended with ropes to keep it safely in place. Alright. Let's get to work. You take a seat at the end of the room. The captain joins you. Now, let's run through the provisions before taking requests. To start, there's 23 souls signed onto this expedition, ourselves included. That's 16 free to be assigned to task if they aren't already busy. The rest are deployed to their permanent stations. You only table to the crew who you have discovered. They must be in good health and not otherwise deployed to another post. We'll be picking up the scouting crew to the next port. A lot of us also seem to be in good spirits. The expedition will end tearing itself apart if you end the week with no decorum left. We've enough provisions for at least 6 months in case of emergency. You cannot afford the minimum food ration at the end of the week. Crew will become malnourished. Unless cured, the malnourished status will develop into scurvy, a severe status effect that prevents crew from working, eventually killing them at the end of the week. And more than enough fuel to see us there and back again. Cold temperatures will increase the minimum fuel required at the end of the week. If you cannot afford that fuel, crew will become freezing. Unless cured, freezing status will develop the frostbite, a severe status effect that prevents them from working and killing them all off. The sledding dogs, well, they're still a matter of negotiation. Also, we needed to send sledding teams out to gather resources on ice. Sending hunts out on further requires a great amount of dogs. They will rest and become available within the weeks. Now, on to work. Oh, she's got a dog. You have agreed upon my conditions? To the point, eh? Sure, this is Lady Cordell. Cordell here is to provide us with the kennel of hounds for the sleds. And our agreement was that she would train them up until we part ways at the nearest island, but... You neglected to inform me that you were bringing my dog through the Pale Passage. I had no intention of sending the pack to its death. You seem to have good faith in this expedition. It's one thing to ask for my whole kennel, it's another to drag them into the ice to chase a myth. Never before has the buyer been so dishonest. And never before has the seller made such strong demands. What exactly are these demands? She demands we allow her to come along on the expedition. As a member of the crew. None of the ship have the experience and familiarity with these dogs that I possess. If you are taking them to such a brutal location, they will need me to guide them if they have any chance of survival. The humans on board too, of course. Of course. You see my dilemma, Shaw. Bringing on another member of the crew is a risk, but our hands may be tied. Your thoughts? I don't see harm in having an expert on the sled dogs. A good point, Shaw. He turns to her. The deal is already to your benefit. Do you have anyone on board with extensive training in the management and ruling of dogs? Your slaves are useless if you can't control the dogs efficiently enough to hold them. And I would like to ensure my dogs are treated properly. Welcome aboard. Your knowledge shall be provide valuable. Listen, first impressions matter. I can't be an asshole. Welcome aboard, Cordell. Your knowledge should prove valuable. Invaluable. We'll have a room prepared for you below deck. No need. You'll find me in the forecastle with the dogs. She leaves. I hope I'm not making a mistake, Shaw. Plus 14 available dogs. Hello, Corvid. A sailor enters. We found a stowaway in the lower hold. Bring them in. Another sailor enters, leading a young man by their side. You know, you're not the first stowaway I've had. The captain studies them further. You know where we're heading, don't you? I do, sir. The ice. Did you know that before you climbed inside the crate? I did, sir. Huh, how old are you? You're hardly a useful pair of hands. Not true, I can pull my weight, sir. Do you know your jaboom from your bowsprit? I do, I learned it from my dad. Your dad? He's Wart's son. Oh, sorry. He's Wart's son. Followed him on board back in the city. What would you do to him, Captain? Well, sure. I'll ice you up. You're first mate, what should we do with him? We'll take as many as we can get at first. If the man wants to work for us, he can work for us. I keep them aboard. And squints. Why? If the boy wants to freeze to death, let him. He's clearly here because his father is. It would be wrong to separate them again. Alright, but consider yourself part of the crew. Be sure to keep your nose clean and follow orders. I will, thank you, sir. Captain, not sir. Aye, Captain. The stowaway joins the two sailors below deck, now a member of your crew. Well, it seems to litter as a new runt. I hope the rest won't mind sharing their rations. What of the father? What of the father? Should he be punished for letting this happen? Another mouth to feed on the ice can be the difference between life and death. True! Now that you think about it, I forgot about the ration situation. Let him be, I doubt he wanted his son here. I suppose you're right. Maybe you'll make a sailor of him by the end of this. Well, that matter's sorted. Now that that's all settled, I have one more errand for you for a run. You should grab the Stoke brothers and order them to meet me up deck after dinner. Hefty lads, red hair, you couldn't mistake from one another. Do you require me for this meeting? No, this isn't a matter of first officer. The first officer needs to concern themselves with. They'll be down on the middle deck. In the meantime, you should grab a copy of the crew manifest and get acquainted with more of the crew. Where is the crew manifest? I guess it's that side. Forecastle door appears to be locked. You can hear the kennel master preparing the room inside. Oh, alright. Let's check him out. Upon closer inspection, you make out the ship's photographer, Cassia Belfort, bands on the ship's mast with a camera, lining up a photo. Get down immediately, you'll kill yourself. Yeah, it's be a bit overzealous. Get down immediately, you'll fucking kill yourself. You stole a woman, causing her to fall and nearly drop her camera. Oops. Help her down. You help her retrieve the device and untangle herself from the rigging. That was a close shave, Officer Shaw. It's about time you meet the first officer of the ship. Cassia Belfort. There's a photo of you already. You have? Well, I'm not used to having any kind of reputation. I suppose there was some sort of rule against what I was doing up there. Deepest apologies, but sometimes there's a shot you just cannot pass up. An accomplished photographer, Cassia Belfort won the Fentler Prize, the highest honor in journalism, for her work covering plague outbreaks and riots in the capital. It came as a surprise to many that such a reputable journalist would take an interest in this expedition. There was scarcely any chance of Hunt or the benefactor turning her away. You expected someone of her accolade to be older, more experienced, but this is likely her first time on the sea like this. Her accomplishments surely outweigh her youth. Experience is a matter of interest, but her accolades speak for themselves. The code game picked that as a header. What? For the piece on this voyage, I'm trying to come up with a snappy name. Nobody will read it if the title sounds like a work of an amateur. Sounds fine to me, I like it. Kasha placed a finger on your chin, squinting her eye and thought. That's perfect, but it's a work in progress. Plenty of time. We haven't even hit the ice yet. It's just also exciting already. Well, I suppose you've had your fill of thrills up until now. At least there's thrills within the law. You got that right. What the hell is this game? Well, it's a survival game. Management survival game. That's a shame. Looking out on that open ocean, I don't know how anyone could find it dull. It's no wonder the great explorers like Kurt Darling would always come back to it. That reminds me, he'll be joining us at the next port. I should get pictured at some point. Cash holds up a camera with a sense of pride before holding it up to her face. Stand still, Shaw. Please warn me before doing that. Oh, sorry. It's for the manifest Hunt wanted me to put together for you. She holds you it. She hands an annotated document. Here it is, the crew manifest. Now let's see. Joseph Joe Gren, Timmy Runt Ward, Killian Smurf Sanders, Amelia Colvert Sparrow. Engineers 2, scientists 3, specialists. Richard Templeton, Robin Shaw, that's me. I don't have a face. Cassia Belford, Rufus Hunt. Resource cards, key items, camera, accordion, nice. And that's it. Alright. It's a work in progress. The scout team are to join us at the next port, and the captain's forbidden me from the boiler room. If you could ask the others to get their portraits taken, I'd be very grateful. Don't want to leave anyone out. I'll see what I can do. I'll not disturb you of your work any further, officer. I have a few more shots I want to get before the sun lowers anyhow. Save shots, officer. Don't worry. You'll be fair at work. Forecast still locked? Yes. 2 Johns. He's one large man with a youthful gait, carrying a heavy crate over his shoulder with relative ease. Oh, you're Officer Shaw. He gives a bright, warming smile. 2 Johns. That's what they call me. I'm sure you'll get your nickname later. 2 Johns attempts to offer a handshake, but loses control of the crate. He struggles before firmly holding it in place with both hands. Maybe later. Work awaits. Added to the manifest. Nice. Beautiful. John. Alright, sweet. Then I'll send below deck. Alright, who we got? Oh, tunes! Sea shanty. Oh, shit! I guess that's the crew. Approach the cook. You find yourself almost knocking over a man carrying a heavy pot. Careful, careful! You almost got drenched in broth. Apologies, I'm in a rush on a quest for Hunt. From Hunt? Is there an issue with the ship? No, he just wanted me to fight the Stoke brothers for a meeting. Not surprised. Those 2 are the only ones who know what's going on about this bloody ship. You roll from the other side of the door. Oi, what's holding you up? The cook shakes his head with a smile and chuckles slightly to himself. He grabs a large pot preparing to make his way to the hungry crew before turning his head to you. If you don't mind, would you carry that tray of biscuits behind me? Sure. You grab the plate and follow the cook out the door to the table where the crew are waiting with bated breath. Upon the cook's arrival, the sailors let out a rowdy cheer. The ship's cook placing the broth upon the table. Trust me, fellas, this one's worth the wait. The cook speaks with a tone of pride as he ladled the broth into the bowls of the crew. Oi, 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 one at a time, you animals. What? You're awfully handsy for only one arm. Ah, piss off, Junior. Get some bread here too. Grab it fast before Tucker beats you to it. The crew laughed and are merry as Junior guides you back through the kitchen. You seem popular. Well, you know what to say about the hand that feeds. Besides, half the crew I've known for years. You don't spend that much time on the ship without learning all about them. We weren't properly introduced. Robin Shaw, right? I've been keeping track of all the new crew. You're in Stokes, but nobody calls me that. You'll hear them all call me Junior. You should do the same. No idea why Hunt picked someone who's never worked with us as first mate. But you seem the helpful sort. Glad to have you aboard. See? Impressions. Have you been training with Hunt long? My brother and I are among Hunt's most tenured crew. It's not often he'll hire outsiders, but I suppose his job is too big for just usual suspects. Hunt wishes to see you as soon as possible. Ah yes, good old Hunt. Never a rest on this ship, let me tell you. Especially when Hunt takes a liking to you. Call them all for dinner. The crew have their meal. It passes in relative silence. The crew return to their posts. The hammocks are unfurled in preparation for the evening. Twilight falls. Twilight fades! Over dinner, you overhear the newly picked up stowaway speaking with a one-armed man. But Dad! You're lucky Hunt didn't throw you overboard. I have a mind to do that myself. Come on, Dad. I'm here to help. Better know that involves work. Don't expect a special treatment. I won't. You're an impossible child, Timmy. Right, sweet. More people on the manifest. Specialists. The cook. Alright, upstairs we go. Ah! You spot one of Templeton's science team pacing around the mid-deck, searching through some luggage that has been pulled from a cabin. Let me look in the light. Where was it now? He notices you. Ah, Officer Shaw, correct. Dwight Glossley. Apologies, I seem to have misplaced something while settling in the cabin. A bottle of wine, actually. Can't be hard to miss. It'll turn up eventually. I would hope so. My wife and I brought a bottle to celebrate with. To be safe for the journey back, of course. Well, if you find it, please let me know. Down here, maybe? Can I like click things? Maybe, I don't know. Is there a bottle of wine around here? Doesn't seem to be. Enter my cabin. Open my journal. Oh, alright, I see. Nice. Up we go. Haha! Let's check the ocean. As you look over the railing out of the ocean, a wisp of smoke flies past your face. You turn to examine the spot, and spot a sailor with a pipe in his mouth and a sheet of paper in his hand, overlooking the stirring waters. Looking at something? How many sailors can read all right? What's the letter? A letter. I need to know. Cassie. You're Robin Shaw, aren't you? Alright, I heard you. Don't worry, won't tell anyone. Tachi falls silent and begins to read the letter. Trying to draw a conversation from him may be similar to extracting teeth. Well, at least I know who he is now. That's a good start. Door shut tight. Okay, cool. Templeton. You spot Templeton looking out into the sunset. As you approach, he turns to you and nods. Ah, Officer Shaw. It'll be some time before we see a sunset such as this again. The light distribution towards the southern pole is quite a change. I noticed you weren't at dinner with the rest. I prefer to eat in solitude. I have my own cabin, and I make use of it. Templeton keeps his focus on the reflection of the setting sun over the stirring waters of the ocean. There's great expectations upon us, officer. Feeling the pressure, Mr. Templeton? I cannot afford to. We all have to keep our focus. Templeton looks down, catching his reflection in the ocean surface. He looks back at the sunset. Quite a sight, but I won't linger upon it too long. We should retire for the evening. It's important the first officer be well rested. Wait, that's it? Okay. Food rations, fuel rations. Can I change them? Can't move the slider. Oh no, I can. No fuel. No food. Now we're fine. All our resources fucked instantly. The ship makes its last port at Orca Island. Colored sledding pigs or dogs are picked up. The scouting crew and Kurt Darling are picked up. The days are getting brighter as you move further south. Alright. Week 2. Save game to tree. Just rap on your cabin door. Ah, go on in. The door swings open to reveal Kurt Darling, overfilling its frame, grinning ear to ear. There you are, Officer Shaw. The ship's navigator is a difficult man to miss. Stature, reputation precede him. Adorned with a slew of apparatus, this seemingly one-man expedition would be known to anyone following their heyday of exploration, and the merchandising that followed. It's not really. A wave of invaluable experience in such hostile environment. I wonder he's not been swept up to some other post. Hiding away from the rest of us, are you? No, I'm simply busy. Of course. The role of first mate will surely be a great deal of your time. Apologies for not stopping by sooner, Shaw. I've been busy myself. Took a while to set up my team, and a great deal of the crew were quite eager to meet me. That's right, you're something of a celebrity, aren't you? I take that to mean you haven't heard of me before? Well, that is a pleasant surprise. There aren't many who haven't seen my films, particularly in this line of work. More than one fellow on this cruise said my work inspired them to explore the world. Quite the honor, is it not? I'm certain you receive that praise often. Not as often as you would think. Anyway, I suppose I did get distracted, didn't I? Anyway, I was hoping you'd join me up on deck. Of course, but why? We finally entered the pack. I thought you wanted to see it yourself. I'll be right behind you. Show presence as first mate. Kurt turns to walk away before turning back. Oh, and enjoy your morning. It's a good day, sure. He leaves. Check the journal. Nothing so far. Alright. Out we go. Who are you, good sir? You don't want to science. No, I'm with the science team. Ah, Miss Glass. Did you have a good rest? She nods to you. Ah, hello. I did not expect Maine to be up to this early. Harriet Glassley. We're just above deck. Yes, I had risen a brief while ago. I believe a walk around the ship would help acclimate myself to the waves. Perhaps it will take some more time. With that, Miss Glass makes her way back to her cabin. The science team are used to the sea, or the sailor folk. Quite the culture clash, isn't it? Well, I'm sure they'll grow used to them over time. Right, sweet. Doctor's office remains locked. Seems a good doctor isn't in, or perhaps enjoying his sleep. You're yet to come across the ship's doctor even after all this time. Anyone down here? No one wants to sleep. Many of the crew was too fast asleep laying in hammocks. Better not disturb them, Shaw. You don't want to find yourself dealing with an abruptly woken sailor. Let's head up deck. Alrighty then. Up we go. Ah. Check out the helm. At the stern, you notice an older sailor at the helm. The old man takes in a deep breath in the cold air before letting out a satisfied exhale. Morning! And a good morning to you! He eyes you up. Officer Shaw, right? Lifty. Call me that on count of, well, should be obvious. He chuckles. Don't worry about the bad side. This is all I feel. Oh, this is all feel. Just keep it her steady. He examines you. Surprised Hunt picked up from outside for his first mate. I'm surprised as well. He seems the insular type. He is. You must be something special fun to look outside the ranks. Heard some rumors about what you were before. Honestly, that might be a boon in Han's eyes. Mornings like this are about the only peace they get from the younger lot. You should take these moments when you can. Left returns his attention to the helm. As you get older, I suppose you learn the value of quiet moments, eh? Let us hope we're just as diligent when we're old and grey. Myself before you, of course. Alright, sweet. Got some more knowledge of people. Join Kurt at the bow. You join Kurt at the bow of the ship. You all feel the temperance break the floes below you. Gripping the railing, he draws an enormous breath. The footing beneath rises as the ship mounts an impeding ice floe. There is a moment's hesitation before a profound crack relieves the ship, cascading across the ice. He exhales. See, nothing else like it. You weren't wrong. It's something, alright. Look at the ice. No two cracks are the same. You just want to show me ice? Or is there something you want to discuss? We're about a week's sail from the last known location of all Viscount. Assuming she isn't exactly where they left her, we can't take smooth sailing for granted. Same goes for this daylight. It won't remain as bright for so long once winter encroaches. Beautiful as the ice is, on this course, it's going to get thicker. Looks out across the white. We won't be so confident when the leads dry up and we're stuck here till the end to the next cycle. We need to change course. Avoid the pack. Have you informed Captain Hunt? He won't listen to me. Things have been dulled by retirement. I've probably seen more ice than he has seen whiskey. We have enough supplies if it comes to that. Surely. There are other supplies I'm worried about in this situation. People were telling each other before they left themselves starve. Have you ever experienced a long night winter? It's unpleasant to say the least. Can't say that I have. We're only as good as the unhappiest man, Robin. I'll do what I can. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Kurt nods and turns back to look across the ice. Check in with the captain. Take requests. Ah, sure. Ready for another day of work? Am I gonna mention it? Am I gonna mention it? Yeah, I'll dig in a bit. Did you hear Kurt's advice? He wants us to switch course. Ah, you had a few words to share. You may have been an expert in this time. But these days Kurt is one of the more... with more money than sense. Anyway, back to work. I was hoping you'd help me get through a few more requests from the crew. You may have noticed a line pulling up outside. Everyone wants something, it seems. Call them in as you please. Hammond! A short, sour-faced man, an engineer, close approaches. Are you acting daft, Hunt? Not with intention. Not by surprise you didn't notice. Sure, this is our chief engineer, Clive Hammond. An opinionated one. What is it, Hammond? We hit the ice and you haven't assigned any extra men down on the boiler. You have your engineering team. And we've only got 6 arms between us. I need more manpower maintaining this. Sailors. Many of the crew have their own tasks they're busy with. I know I've already assigned Smurf on the matter. The captain turns to you. How many do you think is fair? 1? 3? More. Open the crew manifest to choose how many sailors you want to assign. This man needs to get to work. Can't use his ass. We can spare 3. Assign the kid. Get John in here. And, Ice Savvy. There you go. Give him 3. You can take 2 Johns, Runt, and Corbett. You're giving me the bloody stowaway. Would you rather none? The engineer holds his tongue. Fine. But you can tell me how right I was when we buried under the ice. He leaves. A good spirit, that one. Beneath you all in the temper. You won't be seeing much of him, though. Prefers to burrow himself to the boiler room. Right, Colvin, what you got? Colvin enters the office. Hunch, you asked for a report on how the stowaway was doing. Aye, I wanted to see if the young boy's been settling in well. Yes, indeed. It means another mouth to feed, but the boy works hard and doesn't ask much. He has his dad to guide him as well. I'm sure the boy's father is ecstatic. Worried sick, but happy, aye. Well, what do you know, Shaw? Perhaps we were right to keep the boy aboard. Please. Wait, a woman? Okay, cool. Captain Shaw. I thought it occurred to me the other day while looking for the crew manifest and, well, it might be too late for us now that we already entered the ice. Out with it. I thought it would be good to have individual photos of the full crew. For a report? No, not in my report. It would be a good reference for the manifest. Puts faces to the names. Much of this crew have served me for years, some in decades. I have no problem putting faces to the names. Your thoughts, Shaw? It's a bit late, but it's now or never. May as well get over it. Aye, a good point. But maybe you should sound a little more infused. Well, Belfort, I see no problem here. I'll arrange for the pictures to be taken before the crew have their dinner. Thank you, Captain Shaw. In the meantime, I'll attempt to get as many individual crew photos as I can. You're still welcome to help in the matter, Officer Shaw. He departs, satisfied. Squeak! Good to have it all settled then. Perhaps we shouldn't rule out old Kurt so easily. If the man thinks there could be an alternate path through the ice, he's free to search for it. Shaw, meet him when you have the time. Changing course or not, he'll want his scout set up in a crow's nest. Take care of that, and we'll be done for today. Alrighty then. Approach a sick young man. You spot a youthful-looking man leaning over the side of the ship. His head slumped as he looks into the icy pool below. It appears he has been visited by a spot of seasickness. Are you okay? You speak out, and the sickly man doesn't answer. He raises his head and turns to spot you, his eyes widening in shock as he does. A bespectacled young man, shaking with unease. He stares at you for a brief moment. A look of shame plastered upon his face. Sorry. Compose yourself, man. We should be able to handle the waves. Right, of course. I'm very sorry. The man turns around and runs in the opposite direction, avoiding your gaze. Alright. Let's check below deck. What's going on over here? You have a two of the newly arrived scouting crew talking. Oh, Quilsley. Having trouble settling in. Not too bad. I can't wait for a chance to sleep, though. A proper navigator never rests until the work is done. Of course. I take it you had no issue settling in. Not at all. The crew are fine on. Old Kurt certainly caught their attention. You think any of them would mistake Kurt and myself? I'd think you could ask from joy if they did. Perhaps. Alright, that's more crew. On to shenanigans. Head to mid-deck. Approach your accordionist. He spots you and sees him playing. Do something? You're Grimly, aren't you? The man grunts. Aye. Grimly Stoke. I'm the ship's carpenter. Ah, then you're Junior's brother. Junior? Oh, you're Shaw. Junior mentioned you. It was good to meet you, Grimly. You just grunts in response. Won't keep you from your work. Don't keep me from my break. There you go. Just have a chill. Put it sailor. You spot a suspicious looking sailor emerge from the pantry. Boots made to spot you, keeping the hands firmly in their pockets. Not what it looks like, Officer Shaw. Ugh. But call me gnomes. I'm not thieving anything. I'll take it at your word. I expect you to interrogate me more. No worries, I was just setting up a practical joke. Oh, best of luck with that. Thank you. It's not your expense, if that's your concern. I have to get some enjoyment around here, don't you think? With their mysterious trap sets, Gnome scurries off to the upper deck to return to work. Skylo Plek. Approach the cook. Hey Shaw, can you grab me some tin from the pantry? It's nearly time for dinner. Alright. The moment you enter the pantry, a bag of flour drops on your head, scattering all over the officer's uniform. The hell was that? Gnomes! You swept the flour off of you before continuing. I see. Get the tins. Get out. What's on the menu this week? Feed the hot pot. Resource items may be spent here for instant effects, granting food or changing the status of people. There you go. Call a crew for dinner? No, not yet. Not yet. We still got some shit to take care of. Actually, what's in the pumps? Empty. Alright, cool. Above deck, right. Yeah. Check the rigging. While examining the rigging of the ship, your eyes notice a figure darting by, climbing on the ropes with ease. The figure lands on their feet before dusting themselves off. Their outfit denotes one of Kurt's scouting crew. Ah, no problems. She looks at you. And you are? Officer Shaw, yourself? Flick, I'm one of Kurt's crew. Don't worry about my safety, I know what I'm doing, trust me. Kurt doesn't just hire anyone. Well, he didn't hire me for no reason. Got the medals in gymnastics if you worry about my credentials. Flick jumps up and returns to the scaling the ring of the ship. Alright, cool. Set me up there, I'll get you a reading. The scientist eye demands cane and turns to you. I believe the navigator means to send you to send one of his scouts. Alright, there. Navigator clears his throat and taps his cane. Of course. If you find one of mine, they'll get us to read it rightly. It's got from the crow's nest. Well, she says she knows what she's doing, so, you know, get in there, bud. They ascend to the nest and take a reading of the sextant. Oh, clear for the top. Oh, shit. Orc Island, the last port you made, where you picked up Kurt and the scouting team from. The last known location of the Viscount, your destination. Now, let's see. Okay, so obviously the easier we're just grinding straight for the middle, but that will kill us. That will definitely kill us. So a thing we can do is, right? We can go like through this funny gap, but we have to take probably like 2 weeks of work around there. We could take the bottom route and basically just have to break a bit of ice. Alternatively, if it all fucks up, we can take the long route. Good part about the long route is we'll have safe land, like, scrape ourselves by. So if we need to, like, hold on to something, we basically have something to hold on to for at least a bit. But yeah, it'll probably boil down to, like, taking like, this tiny north gap. Not breaking straight for the ice, because that will kill us and the ship. Yeah, so we had like north, just a tad northwest, and then, you know, just swoop. Swoop right through there. Oh, right, pool that keeps melting. A little melting, but like changing as well, of course. So if the game's cheeky with me, right? If the game's cheeky with me, they'll close down this funny area up here. And then the top one is the one that's actually going to break off, but you know. Whatever. Back to the ship. Call it open for dinner. It's dinner time. The crew have their meal. Alright, shall we toast to the ice? Aye. The days get longer, but dinner is fixed. It will see us through the long days and the darkest nights. The crew return to their post. The hammocks are unfurled in preparation for the evening. You can't help but notice it's still bright light outside. You notice 2 sailors passing by from the dinner table. An inebriated sailor on wobbling legs, leaning on the shoulder of another. Oh, good times, good times. Need to learn to get you a drink, Tucker. Ah, I'm fine. My mates can carry me, eh, Cavity? They can also drop you. Have 2 Johns carry you next time. Ah. Are you asleep? Shit. Right, sweet. No more of the crew. No way more of the crew. Okay, now I just need to meet the engineers. Or the scientists. 1 more specialist. Offers seasick. He'll be fine by the end of it. Alpha will be fine by the end of it. You knock on the door. No response. Alright, cool. Check out my own cabin. Nothing. Cool. Up we go. Check the map. Everything's still good. Oh, moving down. Oh, we're moving down south. I see. Right. This is not a conversation. You have two engineers chatting above deck. Or rather, you have one engineer speaking to the other. Don't know how the chief could stay down there all evening. You ever seen Mr. Hammond eat? I haven't. Maybe he doesn't even eat. Man's not human if he can work all day and night on that boiler. Probably doesn't sleep either. Everybody sleeps. Hi, Dick, it's figurative. Right. Well, that's more people out to the manifest. It's a good start. Cab just turned in for the evening. Alrighty then. And to the forecastle. Approach the dogs. The dogs regard her with rapt attention as she paces between them, bowl in hand. The largest joins her side as you approach. Tries them. Try the soup. You need to burn your mouth on the hot broth. Surprisingly tasty. You feel yourself warming up. You seem to enjoy it. I'm afraid there's only so much. If you want more, it'll be among the dog's leftovers. Penguins, some blubber, fat and proteins. Fastest way to hydrate them. Was there something you needed? Just expecting the animals. They belong here more than we do. Unlike us, they need the ice. It cools them through their paws as they run. They'd overheat otherwise. Strong creatures. Very. They handle stress differently, adapt quickly. There's plenty there to be learned from them. Who's that beside you? This is Stanberry. Bark! As you were. Can I slowly pet him? You ruffle its head. It tries to lick the broth from your fingers. Doggies! Right, guess we're all done here. Anything else to find? Doesn't seem to be. Right, finish up! Oh, fuel rations are depleting. Okay, cool. Food is alright. So we'll yeah. Just mess a bit with the you know. Days grow ever brighter. Temperatures finally enter the thick ice lands. Right, now let's see. Week 3. 3 weeks on the Temperance. Plus 3 available crew. Saved game to 3. Right, who we got? Met all the engineers. Still missing one scientist. Ingley Caudal. Right. No resource cards, some key items. Right, leave. Now let's see. Take out downstairs. Everyone's still fast asleep. Pantry. Check the pumps. Everything intact. Alright, cool. Resources already fucked, so that's fun. Ascend above deck. Ah, map's actually the first thing I'm supposed to do. Alright, cool. Check the map. Why are we going straight through it, bro? Why are we going straight through it, bro? Worst idea we ever had. Also getting a lot colder now. Shit. Yeah, I know about that, mate. I don't know about that, mate. Anyway, enter the forecastle. How's everyone doing? Pet the dog. Pet the dogs. Pet the dogs. Anyway. Captain's cabin. Time to take requests. It's time to get rolling. Captain Nunn appears to be absent. His chair is unoccupied. Wait for the captain. The whole room shudders. What the fuck? Nani! What in the... Well, I was worried about this. Look at the eyes, we could be trapped for a while. Strong pressure as if we didn't have enough bother. Well, no need mucking around. Let's get to work. Where's Hunt? I'll grab him, I'm sure he felt it too. Shaw, check the boiler room. I'm sure the mole man has problems of his own. Not to worry, everyone. We'll be free and moving again before you know it. Back to work. Ah, fuck. We got stuck in the bloody ice. Officer Shaw, what happened? Ship's coming to stop. I almost flung my camera into a wall. We didn't hit anything, did we? Have you seen Hunt? Not since this morning. He was going to speak with Grimley about the lifeboats, last I heard. Did the motherfucker ditch us? Did the motherfucker ditch it? Imagine. Imagine if that fucker just ditched us. Pump's alright. Anything in the pantry? Tin food. As if the motherfucker ditched us. Grimley. Ship stuck then. If you're looking for Hunt, you just missed him. How? He didn't cross paths. Don't ask me. I'm going to check with my brother. Coal bunker. Take some coal. Enter the boiler room. What the fuck is going on here? Aye, if I made any errors, I'll tell you. It's secure, don't you worry. They notice you. I'm sure you're aware of the situation. What's happening? I'm ensuring that the boiler wasn't damaged in the sudden commotion. And I told you that if it was, you'd already know. I'm not in the business of making mistakes. I know that if a furnace goes, we go down with it. Yes, but you're only one man. We're just a pair of engineers as assistants. Just looking at the number of valves, it just seems far too much for you to handle. Maybe a bloody benefactor should have considered that. I've gotten used to it by now. It will hold, trust me. It will. Well, I will have to, won't I? I don't fancy staying on the ship any longer than necessary. It's imperative we break free from the ship as quick as possible. From the ice. Hammond ice here, grimace on his face. First mate's here, but where's the one who got us into this bloody mess? I was hoping to tell him from you. I was informed by one of the stokes that I just missed him. But I have a suspicion as to where he may be now. We're on a ship, an unmoving one at that. And a man cannot simply disappear. If he is anywhere, he must be in his cabin. When you find a man, give him an earful on my behalf. Can't do it myself, too busy keeping us alive. Templeton gives a nod. I believe you and both owe our good captain a visit, Shaw. But you should call the crew for dinner first. Routine is important, especially now. Not before we refit this furnace. Might grab some coal from the bunker, Shaw? Or are you afraid of dirtying your hands like most of Templeton over there? Huh. Here's fuel for the week. Luckily, I got some of this. And burn the tins. There you go. Where the fuck's the cap? You emerge mid-deck to find the crew readying themselves for dinner, despite the ice. Some seem nervous, others as if nothing had changed at all. Got anything for the hoosh? Yeah, I found these tins. The shanties, though. The shanties, though. Right, call the room for dinner. The crew have their meal. The dinner is shared. The crew return to their post. The hammocks are unfurled in preparation for the evening. You can't help but notice that it's still bright light outside. You didn't see him either. He didn't pass by, but his cabin door was locked when I checked. Slippery bastard. What are you thinking, Hunt? God, I wish I fucking knew what he was thinking. Get topside. No sign of Hunt, I take it. Mr. Templeton passed by, but he wasn't exactly willing to take questions. Check my cabin? Nothing. Alright. Get topside. Alright, what are you? Oh yeah, we're stuck as shit. Check the map. We are stuck as shit. Kurt. Keep it up, lads. We'll set ourselves right in no time. Ah, Shaw. I just saw Templeton entering the captain's cabin. Seems Hunt's hold himself up inside. Maybe if you had word with our good captain, he'd be willing to lend a hand. Motherfucker. 'Cause 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 ' I was informed. Bastards in the bathtub. Yes, been here. Check under his desk. I highly doubt he's cowering beneath the table, Shaw. Arr! The captain laugh rings out from behind the door. The captain watches you both, his head swaying as he chuckles to himself. You are a surprisingly difficult man to get a hold of, Hunt. Seeing that this is your ship. Oh, I know it well. Hunt's eyes turn to you. I believe you two are already acquainted. How long have you been drinking? I don't suppose you care to join? Hunt shakes his hip flask as he holds it out. Whiskey sloshing and spilling from the top. And what of you, Shaw? I can't tempt you with some sweet nectar. Some sweet nectar? Nah, I'm fine. You'll be more than fine with a drink in you. Oh, well, your loss. You intend to offer drinks at a time like this? This ship, your ship, is trapped in ice. It's my ship now, is it? And what do you expect me to do? Get the shovels out? What do you mean this isn't your ship? Bought at an auction. Not by myself. Imagine that. Captain of a private vessel and I don't even own it. Pathetic. Mr. Hunt. Captain. If you're not fit to stand, then you should be retired. You should retire for the night. Shaw will stand in your stead, and we can continue in the morning. And abandon my duty? No, Cap, would Cap, would you agree? Well, not you, Shaw, isn't that right? What do you think makes for a good leader? Sobriety for a start. Being able... Just completely slam the man. Being able to do the job I've been doing on that. Actually, you know what? Let me just... This should be better, right? Actually, no, both of this is bad, actually. Sobriety for a start. Making the difficult choices. Choices nobody else wants to make. Do you think you can live with yourself? They all act like the choice is a difficult part. The choice is easy, Shaw. Instinctual. It's not being able to sleep after. That's what they never prepare you for. Well, I'm serious, Shaw. To you, what makes a good leader? We don't have time for... In a word, then. What makes a leader? Understanding. Understanding the situation and everything around it. Adapt to your crew. It's not the individual needs to make up the whole... Exactly. Know the entire situation, you know, work from there. And if those needs conflict, it's all well and good to think you can bend and twist and please everyone. Do you think you could balance that? Scoring a man one day and appreciate him the next. Do you think that balances out? Which is more likely to remember? Speaking of platitudes would do you no good. A good leader is something more than a single rule you were told to follow. When you see one, you just know. You've wasted enough time pining philosophical. Oh, my apologies. I'll ask the real questions. Shaw, look at where we are. Do you honestly think we're going to survive this? I have no doubt we will. Well, I suppose someone has to carry faith with them. The captain laughs. Shaw, nobody knows we're out here. But doesn't leave this room. No, wouldn't want to upset your employer. Our benefactor. We all want to be paid for this, don't we? Enough! If you weren't fit to lead this expedition, you should not have agreed to do it. You shouldn't be. None of us should be here. Okay, paid handsomely to join. You're just important as said to keep an eye on me. Our doctor? And then there's me. One of you. Hunt laughs to himself, his head dropping low. Templeton opens the door. The captain needs his rest. We discussed this once. He's off his own mind. We're chasing dead men. A clear mission. There's nothing. Only right to tell you. Go on now, Shaw. I'll be alright here. Fucking drunkard. Bastard. Speak to Templeton. Captain Hunt needs to sleep. It will appear the pressures of command have greatly affected him. You should find some rest yourself. The crew of their command. Clear your head, and we will continue on in the morning. Check the map. This is fucked. We are fucked. Like, genuinely fucked. Check the forecast. Pet the dogs. Pet the dogs. Pet all the dogs. You bark back at it. Pet all the dogs. There you go. One would think Hunt would be taking action at a time like this. Instead, the man has squared himself within his office. An odd one. Pet the dogs. Pet the dogs. Pet the dog. There you go. I'll say, hey, Wilhelm. Anything around here? Anything else I can grab? Any resources I'm missing? Nay. Okay, cool. Because our resources are starting to run low already. Beautiful, innit? Alright. Off we go. You wake to a room awash of green. Minus 60. There's a lot banging on your door. A familiar voice speaks from behind the wood. Shaw, are you in there? Shaw! What's going on? Why is everything green? Never mind the green. The boy is in serious trouble. Pumps need manned. And we need to stop the whole system overheating. And I don't need to tell you if the furthest goes, we go. Lead the way. We don't have a moment to spare. Fuck the captain. We're doing this all. Fucking captain's dead weight. We need to fight the captain now. No, he's fucking dead weight. Oh, Jesus Christ. Kasha. Holding a camera tight as the ship rumbles. What's happening? Are we going under? Not if we can help it. Out of the way. Yeah, it's safe to go top, right? That Aurora. It's a shot I can't miss. Kasha steps back before snapping a photograph of the ensuing chaos. Fucking hell. The lights of the Aurora flicker over the pale ice. Jeez. This is beautiful. We are fucked. But this is beautiful. We are, look at it, we are deep in the shit. Like, we are deep in the shit. Peter Temple. Nothing. Visibly perturbed. He takes a moment to compose himself. Even the tub is empty. Why would you expect him to be in a tub? Not important. This doesn't make sense. The man seemed barely fit to crawl himself into bed earlier. What? Hammond turns to you. Alright, Shaw. Captain's missing. You're in charge. I'll try my best. Fucking Hunt's dead weight. Your best. Yes, indeed. The crew are no doubt waking at this moment. They're no doubt scared, confused. It's your duty to keep them calm, to maintain order. Hammond glares at Temple. It's Shaw's job to get down to the boiler room now. We've already wasted enough time looking for that bastard Hunt. If you storm below him down to the room, all you'll be doing is enticing a panic. We need to calm the fears of the crew, maintain an air of focus. Why damage the ship goes down? Not at all. Instead, to show him we know how to remedy this matter. You do know how to remedy this matter, Mr. Hammond. Aye. We need to be quick. I don't have time to worry about some stupid sailor's feelings. We got a blaze shit to save. Well, as you said, Officer Shaw's in charge. Decision is yours. You see? The thing is, if we calm the lads, they might just help us out. If we calm the lads, you might be like, okay, listen then. We're kind of fucked, but if y'all help us out, so we'll focus on calming the crew. Indeed, above all else, we have to avoid unrest. Drown, Captain, drown your order. You can queue up with your death at the bottom of the ocean. They're both wasted time. You might be right, but we need to maintain order. We can't allow this to develop into panic. Oh, that's a bit loud. That's a bit loud. Let me give me just a second. Just a tad. Enter the forecast. The elements are barking furiously at the green that has invaded their territory. Calm, Stanberry. What is happening to the ship? Nothing Hammond can fix. Keep your animals under control. See what he does. I have no notion of dying here on ice. Have you seen the captain? I have been resigned to this room, and I'll have to stay as such. Lest you wish to add a frightened kennel to your current problems. Right, fair. Kurt! Boiler trouble, I take it? It's imperative that we maintain order amongst the crew. I see none more adept at that than yourself, Mr. Darling. Telford turns to you. I shall accompany him. You best join Mr. Hammond. You descend the ladder. Ahead you see the brothers trying to open the door to the hold. What the fuck do you mean, oh, try to get in? Trying to get in? Same, door's stuck. Pull harder, you bastards! We need to get in there! It's the only thing that matters now. The metal door unsticks. Grammy looks at you before darting off to the dark. Where's that bloody idiot running off to? The sound of the alarm. Bloody hells. Let's get moving. Into the boiler room. As you enter, you notice one of Hammond's engineers working away, while the others lay down, clutching their torso. What happened to Dick? Loose valve, caught him right in the chest. Shit! Hear that bastard Templeton was slowing us down. What bloody have to make do? What's the word, Chief? Keep those valves pumping. We need to avoid the water ammo, or we'll be making off the ship. Sure. The rest of the crew on here. Grab a rifle and start turning. They're off and begin turning. Try not to keep the water at bay. Pump! Up the jam. Pump it up. You feel the ache in your muscles as you continue to push the valve, keeping the pressure at bay. Minus 10 fuel, minus 10 fuel. Ah! Pain. You keep turning, doing the best you can keep the pressure at bay. We could be at this for hours. Shit, where's the rest of the crew? Boop, 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 boop. Brought help. Oh, thank fuck. The furnace rumbles and sputters. Get me coal and turn those valves. Get the fucking coal. Get the fucking coal. Lift a sack of briquettes. Can I get multiples? You can decide an amount to instantly gain that many items. You're good at stealing shit. Help me out here, bro. Also, you can't turn a valve, but you can carry some coal. Bloody hell! Alright, everybody panic. Actually, not panic. There you go. Get the fuel, turn the valve. John, get that done. Vernie, I know to keep it to yourself a lot, but turn that one. With enough hands working on the boiler, you begin to fight back the potential water hammer. Someone's gonna have to hold the furnace in place. Alright. Tucker, get in there. Tucker approaches the furnace. The room shakes. Water hammer! Ah, for fuck's sake. A bit of steam paints Higgs. It subsides as they writhe in agony. When a crew member gains a severe status effect such as wounded, scurvy, or frostbite, it will become invalid and unable to work. You keep up the work, shifting the valves until the boiler has fully calmed. The ship is saved. It won't be sinking today. As the crew give assistance to the wounded Higgs and Flogs, you feel your muscles tense. You fall back, collapsing from exhaustion. As you lay back, all you can hear are a pair of panicked voices. Where the hell is Captain Hunt? He's gone. Dead weight! Fuel rations, keep them nominal. Actually, keep them down a bit. Keep them down a bit. After that hemorrhage, we need to keep the fuel down a bit. Just a tad. Minus 20 decorum, I can take the hit. Sit from saying, the aurora passes, leaving only the bright white light in white. Start next week. Week 4. 1 week at the camp. Well, I'm making camp already. You're alone in the camp as captain. Out across deck can be heard the commotion of the crew. Word has spread quickly that Captain Hunt is missing. Templeton slips in through the door. Shaw. What is it, Templeton? Hunt is still missing. Bloody bastard. And he isn't alone in that regard. What do you mean? Sanders, Sparrow, and Gren are also unaccounted for. Bastards! As an sizable food and fuel supply, and one of the larger lifeboats. Motherfucker. Sure, you and I are not naive. It seems clear that it's happened here. How's the rest of the crew? Screw the ones that left us, worry about the ones that are alive. They're confused, scared. The former captain is no longer with us. You understand what that means, Shaw? Shaw? I would care for you to enlighten me. A new captain must be selected by the crew. As first mate, you have the most clear argument to take that role. And how do I argue for that role? Your presence in the face of Hunt's absence is an argument in itself. We will hold a vote as soon as possible. That carpenter grimly. He is still loyal to Hunt, and many of the sailors will follow his vote, if not all. Though I can assure you have the vote of myself and my scientists. Curtin's crew are likely to support you as well. I am unsure where the engineers will side, but they are likely loyal to their pay. Higgs and Flogs are still recovering from their steam burns, which may end up working to our favor. And the civilians are a mystery. But I believe, when all is said and done, you will just about make the vote. You've clearly given this a lot of thought. Of course. This is vital to remain aware of the crew's intention. They're waiting outside, Shaw. Oh, great. Oh, brother! They're scared, they don't know where to turn. You and I both understand the importance of maintaining decorum. Though times seem dire, remember. There is a rescue ship on its way. Even if the Temperance falls, we still have a potential escape. 35 weeks. The ship will arrive at Viscount Island 35 weeks from now. We should focus on surviving that long. That is all we need to do, Captain. How can we be certain they will come? I can assure it. Our benefactor will assure it. Another 35 weeks, Captain. Keep it in mind. Here, you should have this. Depends on a fancy looking hat. It's Hunt said. He left behind it in his cabin. That tells us what we need, doesn't it? Take the hat. The commotion outside grows. I choose to willfully observe reality. I suggest you do the same, Captain. Silence us refrains for a moment. I think it's best we declare that the captain and the missing crew are dead. There's no need for us to complicate things any further. I won't lie to them, Templeton. Lead this lie, get used to it. The crew are waiting for you on deck. The last place you saw Captain Hunt. There still drops of whiskey, frozen. Hunt's ledger is gone. Motherfucker just ditched us. Address the crew. Alright, fellas. We're fucked. But we're not dead. We are fucked, but we are not dead. So, ladies and gentlemen, the harsh voices become more distinct as you make your way back out into the open air. You notice the absence of Higgs and Flogs. The crew members notice you and stop. Their attention ripples across the deck. Attention! Should be clear now that Captain Hunt is no longer serving his post. As such, we should vote in the new captain. I nominate Officer Shaw for the role. The clear choice is first mate. And what of Hunt? I don't see him among us, do you? I don't see a body either. He's still out there. We don't know what happened. Something we can discover. For now, someone has to take the reins of command. All in favor of Officer Shaw? Start the voting process. Abstained. Alright. Abstained because he's also wounded. Templeton? Alright, sweet. Don't know who this man is. Oh yeah, what's the sick guy? Kurt? On to me with the loyal crew. Alright, let's see who the rest is. Figured. Clive? Loyal to Hammond, you abstaining. Oh, bright. Ingrid, listen. Listen. Come on, Cash. Are you like, hey? You're back from room. Nice. How was it? I barely made the vote. Barely made the vote. You've been confirmed as the captain of the expedition. Well, the ayes have it. Shaw shall be the acting captain from this point forward. Acting Captain Hunt's dead. The crowd looks at you expectantly as Templeton gives you a knowing nod. A moment passes in the cold as they await your next words. Curious murmurings scatter between the crew. Make a formal introduction. Those who don't know me, I'm Robin Shaw. Look at you, it's not long before the obvious question spills from the crew member's mouth. Where's Captain Hunt? Am I gonna call him a bitch? No, if I call him a bitch instantly, they will hate me for it. They will hate me for calling him a bitch instantly. It is unclear at the moment. Captain understand. Shut the fuck up, Templeton. They look at Templeton. So back at you after. He and the missing crew were lost. Along with one of the ship's lifeboats. We have no bodies. -5 loyalty. Fuck you, Templeton. Fuck you. Listen. Listen, Templeton. You might be a man of the Royal Fleet, but we don't bullshit anyone in here. Science hangs in the air. I know you're all scared. You'd be a fool not to be. The crowd begins to bubble up once more, with more and more questions coming to the surface. Members of the crew will start speaking out one by one, with questions throw your way quick succession. How are we supposed to survive out there? Is help coming? What about our pay? Will we still be paid? We'll have to rely on each other out there. Everyone have a role to play. We're all brought into this crew for a reason. Time to exercise those skills. I know this isn't what we signed you up for. Stick with me and I'll see us through this. What are those lost, Captain? Memorial service will be held once we make land. Understood. Well, you heard the captain. Get to it! The crowd dissipates, returning to the roads aboard the ship. You pass Templeton. He nods. Don't ever undermine me like that again. Am I gonna put him in his place instantly? Am I gonna put... Because the issue is, Templeton seems like the motherfucker. Despite the fact he talks about order, he seems like the motherfucker who'd kill a man for his supposed order. Straight for the front. No, but the issue is, right? I have to, if I don't go straight for the... That's the issue. That's the issue. If I push him down, will he stab me? Or will he stab me because I'm with him? That's the big problem here. That's the big problem here. That is the massive problem here. Because Templeton seems like the motherfucker. He will shank you. He will shank you for his supposed fucking order. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy, but I need this guy. And that's why I hate it. You know what? Just not back. I'm not gonna put him in his place yet. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we're still fucked in ice. Can't check the map yet. That's the way of the Royal Navy. Exactly. He's a Navy man. Order above all. If he has to cap me for it, he's gonna cap me for it. Shaw! Or should I say, Captain Shaw? Bad hunt. I hope he and the others are holding safe. Still, no good dwelling. I have confidence you'll take up the mantle well. The crew are counting on me. I don't intend to disappoint. That's the spirit. We need some optimism at a time like this. If the captain has faith, so too will the crew. Kurt? I like Kurt already. But I have a feeling he has something. He has some ace up his sleeve. There has to be some end game to his shenanigans. Unless he really just wants to get out of here alive. Hammond, I like Hammond. Hammond doesn't give a shit. He just wants his shit done. Hammond's like, fuck y'all as long as we get out. I like Hammond. I like Kurt and I like Hammond. And of course, Cordell, the dog person. Because, you know, dogs. Speaking of dogs. Pet! Pet! Can I feed fish? There are currently no fish to feed them. I suppose congratulations are in order. I would hope you're prepared for the task at hand, Captain Shaw. Understand the responsibility. You're confident, but we will see. None really understand the responsibility until we are handled it. Pet dogs. Pet Dogs. There you go. Send it below deck. Alright, what you got? Can I grab some tins? Okay. Grab the tins. Assign fruit preparations. Yes, actually. You can do some... Loyal to Grimly. Of course they are loyal to Grimly. Loyal to Junior. Loyal to Kurt. Yeah, he's fucked. Specialists. Alright, they're all the cool ones. Templeton's still alright with me. Stoke doesn't really like me. Yeah, the Stokes don't really like me. Hammond, he's indifferent. Hunt's missing. Kurt loves me, that's a good call. Ingrid, indifferent. Arthur, he's the doctor. Oh, the doctor was the one seasick. Well, I checked in on him, so you know, he would like me. She obviously likes me for reasons. Resource cards, right. You two get on some food. Because we do really need the food, so you know, confirm orders. They get to work. Perfect. Rouge pod. Breed fed for the week. Alright. Assign all the food. Assign all the food. Perfect. Check the pumps. Pump flood water from the lower deck. 0 rooms. Huh? Okay, ascend to the lower deck. What you got? Red room. Nothing in here so far. Alright. Coal bunker. Take a sack of coal. Have those two work on some coal. Check the boiler room. Hammond. Captain, now are you? As long as you aren't in my way any more than Hunt was, I'm happy. How's the boiler keeping? Well, we aren't dying, that's a relief. Don't know what the furnace will hold. I'll keep her going as long as you aren't distracting me. Feed the furnace some coal. You know what, I'll keep one as backup. Get up. Check my quarters. Open your journal. Nothing yet. Okay, cool. Enter the captain's cabin. Templeton. There should be no hesitation, Shaw. You're the captain now, and you must carry that authority instantly. It's best that we carry out the daily routine as usual. Show that you're capable of that role. We should take the day's request immediately before seeing to our resources. I already did the resources. Oops. You saw the duties of the captain's first hand while serving Hunt. You're acting captain now. It's time you take up that mantle. A line is already forming at the door. No surprise, given circumstances. Take them as you may, Captain. Take Junior first. Sure. The ice looks unbudging, doesn't it? Would see that way, yes. Crew seem to think so. They think if we don't intervene, the Temperance will never get freed. You're suggesting breaking the ice. I can assure you that won't work. I'm not. They are. No intervention is going to break up the ice enough to free this ship. Putting others to work on that is simply a waste of manpower. Aye, maybe. They're scared though, worried. They just want to feel like they tried something. You know what? Fuck it. Maybe it works out. Unfortunately, I already assigned a bunch of people, so get 2 of y'all on it. He seems like he knows his shit. And, you know, you can do it. If it raises spirits, it's worth the attempt. Agreed. Lost Templeton's loyalty. Fuck it. Fuck Templeton. I'll see you for dinner, Shaw. Don't forget the hoosh pot needs fed. Hammond! Dang, my boiler was already started of our troubles. Have you seen the state of this bloody ship? We've certainly seen better days. She's bleeding in the lower decks. I believe the Overstoke was attempting to rectify that. We need to stockpile as much fuel as we can. If the furnace runs out by the end of the week, we die. If we spend too long on this shit, we die. If we don't stockpile enough fuel for the winter, we die. Oi, get me some coal and get in the furnace. I'm afraid he's not wrong. The coal bunker is only a source of fuel for the time being. Until we can procure alternatives, we should assign crew to traveling whenever possible. Already did that. Captain, I've brought the Calamaster with me. This is something you will both want to hear. I have a strong suspicion of what that matter is. I was planning to speak with the captain on it myself. Fortunate happenstance then. Captain, I know these conditions well. I've seen them before. Any idea of the temperance being freed of the ice in any time soon is a pipe dream. We need to press on. We need to become aware of our new environment. Trust me, Captain. We will be living off of it quite for some time. What of you, Codell? Do you agree? Indeed. The dock sleds will be... You need to be exercised regularly. And there's no better way to engage in hunting. We're quite lucky despite the circumstances. Now is the peak time for hunting and navigation. Traversing the ice may be a possibility in the future. We need to be prepared for that. If we're going to survive out there, we need to know what lies ahead. Those are uncharted territories, Captain. We have no idea where we are. Your current rations are not set to last forever either. Send any hunting party to me, as you please. My dogs and I will ensure their survival. Cordell exits. Oh fuck, exit Hamlet. The same sentiment for myself and any scouting teams. If you wish to greet unknowns to be brave and charged, I'm your man. We need to know what lies ahead. Keep looking forward. Alright. Alright, before dinner you should be sending out the first sledding team. I also believe it's time you gave a good doctor a visit. We still have wounded from the night of the Aurora. There are wounds we need to attend before the fit will work. And I doubt I need to remind you of this, but we need every hand possible. Don't be afraid of assigning my team for some manual labor. They'll complain, but they'll work. Listen, you did seem familiar. I finally placed you. You have you? Yeah, I remember seeing you compete. Soren Kiliper, you were the gymnast. I'm surprised to see you in this line of work. Not too many gymnasts carry long careers. You did well when I saw you at the Summer Games. I recall you placed. I recall winning. Interesting. Can't believe Hunter's gone. What happened? Who knows? He was drunk. Whatever he was thinking, he definitely wasn't in the right mind. And what about Smurf and Corvid and Joe? Who knows? Corvid owes me 5 gilts. I don't think you'll be seeing it soon. Don't have any fish yet. Cool. Pet. Anyway. Check the map. Find the migration path for penguins. Interesting. Scout up north. She's alright. There you go. Hunt some penguins! Get one of the scientists in there. And get Doug in here. Despite the fact you only have 1 arm, but you signed up for this job. They're still missing. I sure hope to fuck I find those guys. Now we have the engineer down here. There you go. Mr. Glosson runs the marked down for the hunt for the week. Alright. Can't scout yet, can I? No, I can't. Okay, cool. Migration path. Oh, it's like research shenanigans. Okay, gotcha. Just in below deck. Tashi. You, Robin Shaw. Surprised to see you in this position. What's this supposed to mean? I know that you've gotten up to what you've gotten up to in your time. Best keep your nose clean, Shaw. Good luck, Captain. Thanks, I guess. Enter my old cabin. Nothing in here. Check with the doctor. Ship's infirmary. Your presence seems to startle the young man inside. The rattle of dropped forceps ringing through the room. Oh, goodness, it's you. Captain now, is it? Captain Robert Shaw, it's good to meet you. The Dr. Arthur, Nutley. Dr. Nutley. The Dr. Nothing. That's it. It's good to meet you, Arthur. Are you having a spot of bother, Dudley? Bother? What do you mean I lost loyalty? I'm just checking if he's alright. No. I suppose I see a little scatterbrained at the moment. It isn't the norm. Recent circuses have been trying. And the inclination towards seasickness is no help. Hicks at flogs. Steam burns herself from the furnace are severe. If you let me take a look, I can do my best to alleviate the pain. Do you have any experience with something like this? Well, I've read extensively on the matter. But as far as first-hand experience goes, this man just doesn't like me, whatever I do. But, well, no, this is my first encounter. At this point, all we can do is wait. No, that's not nervous cough. Captain Hunt, do you think he must still be out there? There's a chance, however slim. Right. Perhaps we're on him again. No, that's ridiculous. Never mind. Apologies, I'm rambling. I suppose you wanted to update in the crew. Have you had time to look at them? Time enough. Mostly scrapes and scuffs. As for the dogs, you're better asking, well, the kennel master. In Cordell. Yes, Cordell. I haven't taken well to the dogs. I'm unsure how to carry myself amidst most people, and animals are quicker to judge. And Cordell herself is harsh still, but you can rely on me for any human medical issues. Let me pause for a moment. Is everything good? I mean, is someone coming to rescue us? Everything's under control. I'm going to need your help. I won't lie, we're in a difficult situation here. I'm going to need your help. Then you can count on my help. There we go! Let me keep his head low. Is there anything I can do for the crew? Limit B. Get these men in here. There you go. Get them cured ASAP. Send them mid-deck. Alright, we already gathered all the tins. Let me check the pumps. Pumps are alright. So what does this mean? There are currently no flooded rooms to pump water from. Oh, right, in case we fuck up the ship. I gotcha. Officer, Captain Shaw, I suppose I should get used to calling you that. I was asking the crew if anyone's seen Hunt or any of the deserters last night. No, not a single soul. I know the man knows this ship well, but that seems odd. I suppose you weren't expecting a situation like this as a civilian. People don't tend to sign on these expeditions for the good of their health. I researched the Pale Passage. I knew there was a risk of this. So there's no use in me worrying about it now. Worrying never did anyone any good. Throw food in a pot. Or we got enough resources. Call the crew for dinner. Dinner time! The crew have the meal. Alright, shall we toast our new captain? Here, here! Thanks, guys, I appreciate it. Alright, despite the time, it's still bright outside. Listen to the conversation. So tired. You got used to it, lad. Dad, it's far too much work. Thought you wanted to work. If I could do the vote, you could do it. You're always saying that, Dad. You're a tall one, aren't you? Oh, thank you for noticing. Been this big since I was 15. You ever considered doing films? You have the statue for it. Oh, I can't act. Acting isn't part of it. You stand there, cut that silhouette, and you'd be a star. That sounds awful easy, doesn't it? It can be. Speak to Grimly. You need me for something? The crew seems like you. I wonder if you had any advice staying on the good side. Junior's better with people. I don't know. Be good to them. That's all it takes. Thanks, good sir. Evening, Shaw. I'm proud of what you've been able to cook up for the crew lately. Or what I've been able, sorry. Considering the rations. Though I do wish I had something better to work with. I kill for a good beefsteak. You'd excellent words. You have a knack for this. I've been told. There you go. Get some loyalty there. Hunt would say he couldn't eat a bite that wasn't prepared by me anymore. Weak. Get downstairs. Check the red room. Nothing. Oh, Cash is here. Good evening, Captain. I was growing used to sleeping on a moving ship before we became trapped in ice, you know. Now I think I won't have a good night's sleep until we return to land. You grow used to it. Goodness, I hope not. Nah. I can't imagine how much worse than this becoming a norm. Apart from the friendly company, of course, Captain. Right. Coal bunker, we all good? We all good. Hammond, how you doing? Bloody cool, isn't it, Captain? Don't know how you spend your time away from the furnace. It would be even colder without your hard work. I know. Awful loud, aren't they? Oh, mind at all, man, much. They worked hard all day. They're out their leisure. Those sailors ought to remember. We all need our sleep. Don't be a pussy. How's Templeton doing? Good evening, Captain. It will be some time before we see rescue. Perhaps you should be endearing yourself to your crew. I noticed you're quite invested in my captaincy. You'll find that I am invested in our survival. It is tied to how you continue to lead. Yeah, he fucking hates me. Kurt! My man! Evening, Shaw! Cold one, isn't it? I used to think I was growing up, used to the cold. But as the years have gone, the elements have only grown harsher on the body. I'm sure you can handle it, Kurt. You'll be right. I could still complain every now and then. How's the dog doing? Good evening, Captain. Was there something needed? If you need the latest medical report, I'll have it prepared soon. Good to see y'all losing your focus. Keep it up, Lee. Yeah! Alright, got his loyalty back. Thank you, Captain. I'll try. Perfect. Right, give him a bit of cheer. Give him a little pick-me-up. A little pat on the back. Why does it want me to go below deck? I'll go to bit deck. I already did everything. Check the map. How are we doing? Yeah, we're quite fucked. We are quite fucked. Cool. Nonetheless, return. Enter the forecastle. Cordell. Captain Shaw, I presume you're here to see the docks. How are they faring? They've already acclimatized. Though recently they've been exhausted and in need of rest. It's no surprise our conditions keep changing. They grow used to one state before they being thrust into another. One refuses to eat and has been losing weight rapidly. I assume the change in scenery has affected it. They need to rest just as any person. They tend to be more reliable, however. I'm speaking from experience. With people or the dogs? Regardless, I will say it's a matter of both. Captain Shaw, you recall my conditions were fun, do you not? Bit some time. My demand was that I work here with the dogs. Your people may help with the sleds, but they are not my responsibility. They are not my people. I am holding up my promises with fun. I don't intend to join your crew. Talk besides her bot. How long have you been raising it? Show some interest. A long time, Shaw. I've raised this pack since they were not but pups, and a generation before them. He was quite for a moment, petting Stanbury, collecting her thoughts. I wasn't exactly in the financial position to pass on hunts, but I had no intention on leaving all of them here without me. Pet Stanbury and leave. Pet the dog. Anyway, looks. Can I? Yes! You planted before tearing the hat to pieces. Stanbury! Oh, god damn it! I lost loyalty by giving the hat to, you know, whatever. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. God damn it, Stanbury! You fucked the hat, didn't you? You royally fucked the hat. Whatever. Whatever. He dislikes the man just as much as I do. Hunt fucking deserved it. Fuck his hat. Fuck his hat. Alright. Skip. Onwards. Alrighty then. No more hats for me. Don't worry, it'll be fine. criminals will be cured of their malnourishment. Criminals will be cured of their freezing. Wait. Everyone's back up. We got 2 penguins! Dogs rested and available to be set out. Another week in the ice. The ship holds barely. Taika is cured of the wounds. Dick was cured of the wounds. Nice. Till next week. Week 5. 2 weeks at camp. +6 available dogs. Game safe to tree. Let's see. Migration path. I need more research on that. Okay, cool. Orchid Island. Last port you made. Need more research. Be cool. How have the lands developed? Is it just me? Is it like shifting to the right a bit? I think the island is shifting to the right a bit. Alright. Return. Alright, check below deck. How's everyone faring? First of all, grab the tins myself. Take care of my duties. Take care of my own duties. Eat the furnace. Put some coal in there. What can I do? I can throw a fucking penguin to the furnace. What the shit? Just throwing a fucking penguin in the furnace. Sorry. Sorry. Just burn the fucking penguin. Alright, burn the penguin. Just burn the fucking penguin, bro. Photographer. View the photo library. Ooh, doggies. He likes the photo. A crew for interview. Why would I interview someone? Gain 1 research and cure that. Oh. Interview the penguin. Gain research and cure that member of demoralization. I don't think anyone is demoralized, but you know what? Take an interview. They're on the science team, so you know. They should be fine with that. Alright, cool. Step up. Step up. And into the office we go. It's time to take requests. It's alright. What you got, fellas? Gnomes? What the fuck are you on? Right around the coolest ever might happen of having to move on the ice. We can't free temperance anyway. We'll be wise together what we want to take off ship with us if we do. Indeed, we need to prepare for what could be the inevitable. Aye, most of the tools in the lower deck storerooms. The metal doors need to work some open, but it's worth what's inside. Gotcha. Junior, what you want? Sure, Templeton, we're back from the attempts at freeing a ship. Is such a report necessary? Well, as you can see, we're not moving. Crew kept it for a week, but now we're calling it a day. A waste of time and resources then, as expected. I wouldn't be so sure. End of the day, at least now the crew can say that they tried, gave it their all. There's something in that. True. Mr. Gloss. Captain Shaw, Mr. Templeton, it would appear that some of the crew have taken an interest in the transmission radios we have on hand. It is likely many of the first time seeing this technology, and they have odd ideas of what they're capable of. They believe other ship may pick it up if we monitor them. Ridiculous, they don't have the range to pick up another, not out here. I said as much, but Mr. Turner was adamant on spending the night monitoring them regardless. He even sent me to run the content by you. Hey Lex. It's worth an attempt, even just to assure the crew. You know what? Oh, I can't fucking send them all, can I? Oh shit, I already sent them on an interview. Already sent her on an interview. Unfortunate, you know. We should focus on more productive matters. Fuck! Fantastic as a sound, the technology just isn't there yet. I'll inform the crew. Okay, note to self. Do fuck all. Do fuck all before we head in here. The leg won't be pleased, but it's a bad alternative to wasting manpower. Good day, Captain. Well, as good as can be with circumstances. Good day to you as well. Well, I'll be sure to spare you any more obligatory small talk from here. In truth, there's something I've been meaning to ask of you. The matter I brought up with Captain Hunt, though, was less receptive. I'm not merely interested in the story of this expedition. I'm interested in the story on people on this expedition. When the crew have the downtime, I'll request that I be allowed to conduct interviews with them. I would like to know more about them. Maybe learn about what happened to Hunt. Sure. Nice to meet you. Conduct interviews, please. Thank you, Captain. You won't regret it. I'll mark anything useful I discover in the crew manifest. Send him to the red room in the lower deck when you can. Alright. That's a bit fucked. I kinda botched that one, you know, but whatever. Templeton. The question persists on us how long the temperance can hold. We will be back to wait out. We'll be able to wait out the ice. If there is no change by next week, abandoning the ship may be considered. Listen to the conversation. Ah, feel bad air. Nothing better than cold wind to keep you awake. You're not duck, Yorick deferred. How many hours of sleep do you get at night? Well, on second thought, bad not hearing it. I already know it isn't enough. Send to a lower deck. How's lower deck looking? Enter the food store, enter the weapons hold, scientist hold, general storage hold. Food store first. Charge to the room with the water flooding in from behind. You have no time to time to grab 2 items. Spoiled tinned food, nah. Tinned lemons, each in your you have to do type of scurvy. Free food of man. Grab the tins. Grab the spice crates. Get out of here. Oh, man's freezing. Shit. Sorry, bro. Into the weapons hold. Charge into the room. If you want to try to grab 2 items, what we got? Medium animal killed, large animal killed. Well, I don't think humans alarming wildfire. Can we carefully disassemble for the fuel for 90 kegs of ale? Alright, get the flares. And grab the rifle. You know what? Loot this place as fast as possible. Actually, no. Bad idea. Get to work. Get to work. Thank you. Keeping it lit. Race heat cures crew of freezing. Yield the freezing. Perfect. Feed the furthest west. Coal. I do have a bit of coal. Right. Pump that in. Could also throw the flares into it, but whatever. Alright, cool. Sweet. We have the engineer's hold too. Alright, gotcha. Where's been flooded? Oh, hang on. Need 2 people for that. Listen, fellas. Into lower deck, you see that the flooded rooms can be entered again. Into the food storage. Any of the scouts? Hey, Yorick, help me out here. Just have to grab 2 items. Alright. Take those. And take those. Room was destroyed. Okay, whatever. We're good. We good. What will leave this week, Shaw? Throw a penguin in here. And get some of the tins in here too. There you go. 8 of my spice crates. What spice crates? Wait, I can get spice crates? Oh shit, that sounds good. Alright. Get up topside. Hey doctor, how are we doing? Medical comforts. Actually no. Check the map. We need a bit of exploration. Scout northeast. Right. Gain free decor mentally as well as research for the expedition. You know, y'all. Sucrose on markdown the hunt for the week. Alright, cool. And explore. Let's see if we can reach the coast. Oh, we can hunt fish here. That's sweet. That's sweet. Oh, we don't have enough dogs. Never mind. We can get fish here. That's good. We can fish here. You know, that's easy fucking stocks. Alright, go down. Hope to God the dogs make it out alive. Anyway, dinner time. The crew of the meal. The dinner shared. Return to the post. That was alright. You know, as far as rations go, this is good. Junior's sure knows how to prepare dinner, doesn't he? He's too good for a ship like this. Hey, Junior. Evening. Before we took off, Grib and I stopped into a greasy spoon in the city. The sausage and eggs was perfect. Best I've ever had. Now I'm trying to remember its damned name. It's left in my head. I didn't take it for the soul to enjoy the city. Just the food, y'all. The people, well, not all of them are bad. It's getting harder to play. Cold makes the fingers stiff. You prefer playing close to the furnace? Not the same. Besides, Hammond would just throw the accordion in. You're pretty old, aren't you? Good eye, better than mine. Well, you're still working. You should be at home with your family. I don't have one. Don't you have any children? Well, I might do. Don't know any, though. More of the same tonight. We'll have to get used to it. Not much I can do with you guys. We'll figure out something we could do, don't we? We'll have to. Alright. Templeton! Captain, find yourself stricken with boredom. I do have a book I would recommend. Textbook on different classes of wildflowers. The topic's more interesting than it may seem, I assure you. I will enjoy that. I'll be sure to bring it with you when I have the chance then. Right, sweet. Got some loyalty back. That's perfect. Kurt, how are you faring? Evening, Shaw. Been thinking about how to pay once we return to land safely. Don't mistake me for the avaricious sort, but I do have expenses to pay. Before we departed, I received a letter from one of my daughters asking to cover the cost of her stage school. It would be a shame to promise luxury only to retract it, wouldn't you think? I wasn't aware you had a daughter. Two, in fact. Both with the first wife. Damn, what a legend. Right, checking on the dock. Actually, no, I think I already talked to him, right? Cap, is there anything missing from home? I don't mean anything important. I'm sure there are people you miss. I mean small comforts. The people, mostly. Not exactly small comfort, but I understand. It's difficult to not think about my family. But personally, I miss tea. I will drink a cup every morning and right before sleep. I didn't think I would miss such a simple habit so much. This game is hurting your brain. Why? It's just, you know, it's management and it's a lot of talking. Don't worry about it. Send above deck. Templeton, what you want? Captain, a word. I felt now is a good time as any to review the wording on our contract. You do remember what was written in your contract. Why is it relevant now? Consider Article 3, and I quote, "The member of the staff shall, throughout the period of such expedition, obey all commands of the captain and shall use his best endeavors to promote the success of the same." Continue. "And in the event of anything happening to the captain shall obey all commands of any member of the staff who shall be appointed by the captain in writing before his death. It being understood that the rest of the staff shall hold the same relations towards any member of the staff as appointed as towards the captain." as appointed by the captain in writing before his death. What are you trying to say? The voters we held settled that it was only a temporary arrangement in the eyes of the law. Even then, you only made it through by a hair. Unless you somehow managed to wrestle a written transfer of captaincy from a hunt before his departure. In the eyes of the law, you are simply acting in his stead with no legal recourse to call upon. Fuck the law! There's a chance Hunt and the deserters are still out there. Should we be reunited, your captaincy will indeed be called into question. Why are you so invested in captaincy? I am invested in the survival of this mission and providing appropriate guidance. You may presume an ulterior motive, but you know, my reasoning is sound. The loyalty of the crew means everything. Get them on your side, Shaw. Keep them on your side. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Remember my words, Shaw. I suggested you start with the Stoke brothers. It seems they speak for many of the sailors. Don't worry, I already figured that out. Kurt! Measuring for any charges and temperature changes. So fast, no sign of any change. He knows you and gives a wave. Doubt by moving anytime soon, Captain. Of course, something you may never know with the ice. You should get some rest. I'll let you know if anything changes. See that you get some rest yourself. I will. But we have to be alert. In my experience, change comes fast. Take care, Captain. Alright. Week should almost be over. Basically be over. I'll get this man back into good morals, you know. Eventually. Alright, cool. Sweet. Next week. Alright, we are alright on rations. Can go down on the fuel a bit, so only one person will be cured, but, you know. I'll take the tiny decorum hit. Turning with 2 research. Doc are arrested in another week on the ice. Derek the Foot has been cured after freezing. Lifty is demoralized. Yeah, I know, don't worry about it. Not next week. Week 6. 3 weeks at Temperance Camp. 5 decorum, yeah, don't worry. Alright, first of all, get to the red room. Assign crew for interview. Harold! Join a photographer. There you go. Get this man back into good standings. Collect my share of the work. Get the tins. Beautiful. Check the pumps. Nothing needed. Alrighty then. Get back upstairs. And oh god. What's going on over here? Tubman and Kurt Cordell and Hammond stand inside. The beginnings of a meeting. Well, Captain, it's been 3 weeks. Kurt tells me there's still no change on the ice. None. The best I can estimate. What change we'll see you won't freight ship. I predict the Temperance is more likely to be crushed under the pressure of the ice. And how long will that take? A few weeks at most. Unfortunately, we may have to look at alternatives rather than waiting for the ice to break up. So, Jas? Leaving the Temperance and making camp on the ice is something we will have to consider. Oi, the longer we stay on the ship, the more fuel we're having to burn. Not to mention risking of a boiler incident. Yes, the matter almost cost lives. A small camp burned through much less oil. And without enough fuel to survive the winter, we're dead. I don't think I need to tell you that. I will not be quite so quick to pack up and move out just yet. And why is that? The ship is shelter, the ship is safety. Currently there are quite a few hunting opportunities presented to us. We need to gather more food if we are to survive, and the ship provides a safe area to hunt from. Right, most of the crew aren't ready to give up either. They're stubborn, just as any good crew would be. I would rather not play into stubbornness when lives are on the line. Here's a point. Crew thinks we gave it too early, and they'll resent the captain for it. Though we now have a serious bloody furring problem. We do? Oi, you might have noticed if you left your damn forecastle. It is safer to take the time to gather what we need before we leave, rather than raid the ship once we make ice. Well, the answer lies with the captain. Should we move off the ship? We'll remain for now. Because we can't just run out into the fucking winter and die, you know. We'll take this place as long as we can. Very well. Then remove the boiler. When we remove the boiler from the furnace, that is when we make our move. When you feel ready to go, just go to the boiler room and give the order. Right, request time. What's she got for me? Grimly, Jaw. There's a rumor going around amongst the crew. They're saying the ship is haunted by the ghost of Captain Hunt. What ridiculous tribe. Oi, thought you wanted to put a stop to it. Absolutely. Can't allow rumors like to run rampant. Oi, crew won't be pleased with your stopping their stories. It's better than allowing fiends in position to run wild. Oi. Tucker. Mars was damaged when the ship was being tossed a while back, Captain. Best get someone to fix it before the temperature's freed. Freed? Oi, ship could come loose any moment. Heading up to repair the mast is the dangerous task. We know if the ship will sail if the ice clears. Would be worth it though. Worth the risk. Get him in here and you can help as well. Wait, what? Aye. Gain Stokes loyalties. Perfect. Cordell, what you want? Captain. My dogs appear to be struggling in the on-deck kennels. They require a more secure form of shelter from the environment. Dog loose, I like they are called. Yes, I will require some hands to work on constructing them. It is for the health and safety of the pack. Alright. I'll put some of the crew to work on it. Thank you. We must focus on keeping the dogs safe. Without them, the crew stands little chance of safety themselves. Mr. Zach. I will summon Mr. Templeton. Yes, Mr. Isaac. This is regarding your personal item. What do you mean? I felt it pertinent to let the captain know that you're carrying a weapon. Excuse me? Excuse me? You got a fucking gun on you! Perhaps it's my unfamiliarity with expeditions, but I was surprised others did not bring an item to protect themselves. Many of the crew cannot afford such item to themselves. Captain, it's up to you what to do with this revolver. With all due respect, this is my personal item, Captain. It is the captain's right to requisition any weapons on the ship, that includes your own. Can I trust this man? Can I trust this man with a gun? Can I trust this man with a gun? I personally don't. Hand it over. I can't afford a single person to hold on to the weapon. Hand over the roll, Mr. Zach. Very well, Captain. I understand. Demoralized. Fuck you. You don't openly carry a gun in my fucking crew. If we need to defend ourselves, like this man could cap anyone on the fucking ship and I wouldn't be none the wiser. We would do well to avoid creating an imbalance of power among the crew. I doubt the sailors will take too kindly to such a thing. This motherfucker just carries a gun. Enter the boiler when you wish to abandon ship. I'll just be do sooner rather than later. I'll give it 2 weeks. I'll give it 2 weeks. What's over here? The dog loose. Oh, right. Turkia, the kid, and Tashi. What's the crew how to assemble the snowy shelters? Alright, perfect. Oh, dog loose. Oh, right, because igloos for dogs. Right, okay, I get it. It's dinner time. Who's pot? I do have some timed limit. Oh yeah, right, I gotta get to the, hang on a second. Gotta collect some tins. There you go, get some tins. Get back upstairs. Fishing. Do I have anyone to be... Alright, I have John. John, you go fish. You know what? Get one of the scouts with you. Doggy. And, Check a bit to the east. And a bit to the west. Search the ice crevasse. No, don't worry. Crevice. Whatever. Alright, cool. Explore a bit of the area. That's a good start. Then below. Hang on. Pet the doggies. There are currently no fish to feed them. Oh, yeah, right. Pet the dogs. There we go. Descend below deck and throw in some food. 8 of my spice chests. I need to find a spice chest ASAP, apparently. Oh yeah, I already looked here. Get down here. Scientists hold. Coal bunker. Abandoned ship! No. Feed the furnace. Hey, I have some spoiled rations. We can burn. There you go. And general storage hold, weapons hold, engineers hold. You know what, engineers hold seems important. Get one of the scientists on here. This is glass. What you got? Coal, engineering tools. Reduces dogs required on locations. Increases cure by 1, raising the heat. Take the upgrades. And scientists hold, general storage. You know what scientists hold. Get one of the engineers in here. What you got? Research. Proof of success to an employer. Medical tools. Reduces... Okay, cool. Medical comforts. Alright. Tinned lemons. Grab the research. And grab the medical tools. Get him out of here. Head to the boiler room. Raise the heat a bit. Alright, perfect. You know what? Digging tools. Spoiled tin food. Ale kegs. Butcher's room is easily become buckled by the ice, allowing it to be easily stripped for timber. We get the camp upgrade? And get the timber. Alright, that's basically all the rooms explored at least once. If I need something else, I'll just flood the bloody things. Like, unflood the bloody things. Yeah, later. Anyway, did I have anything to throw in here? Tinned lemons. But no one's scurvy, so you know I don't need to bother with that for now. Alright, call crew for dinner. Go have the meal. Everyone's alright. Alright. Grimley Jr. And I swear, when that hook came swinging, Captain hunted to pull me down. It was 5-6 years ago. I had no clue what was going on. Both of us nearly lost an eye that day. Same expedition, Ward lost his arm. Half the time I didn't think Hunt knew what he was doing either. It was quite interesting, man. Ah, he is. You need something. You know what? to hear about, just hear more about Hunt. Didn't get your fill while he was here, eh? Worried about the vote, aren't you? Oh, is that it, Shaw? I don't care. I genuinely am just checking in. Are you now? Alright, let's leave it at that, Gramley. Let's do check-in, Shaw, but I think it's time to crew call it a night. Cleaning box off. Say an issue I'm not aware of. A word to the wise, Robin. I have nothing against you, but we sure don't know you either. It's going to make more than simple pleasantry to Grimley's trust. Yeah, but Mr. Water. Got used to playing on a rocking ship. Started to feel sick when I'm off too long. Another constant movement, nothing else like it. Oh, you get it. Don't like stillness. I feel like I'm going somewhere. I've had pancakes, Shaw. Served some for Captain Hunt once, and he started demanding them every time. Can only have them early onto the trip, though. Ingredients don't keep that long. Oh, it was fun if you're cooking, wasn't he? You hired me. It would be odd if he wasn't. You didn't take me on as a charity, Shaw. Hunt's not the type of that. Huh. Anyone else I can talk to? How's the doc doing? Can't talk to the doc. Okay, cool. Cut! It's rather morbid, Shaw, but our last conversation had me wondering about those children of mine. Specifically, I wondered on whether I'd ever see them again. It's not something I should imagine, I know. But that threat always exists on those expeditions. I signed on knowing that. You must be proud of a famed explorer for a father. You would think. A famed man makes for a busy man, and a busy man makes for an absent man. There are only so many gifts you can send them from across the sea, Robin. Fair. Man's got a point. Templeton, do you have the book for me? Evening, Captain. Have you been reading that textbook? I understand if you don't have the free time. You're right, I haven't found the time yet. A shame. Though perhaps a lack of free time should be seen as a positive. Productivity will stave off the boredom more than any luxury. Oh shit, conversation. Seen no signs of change, I take it? Afraid not, Templeton. The ice is yet to budge. Moving to the ice looks more and more to be a necessity as I see it. You may just be right, chum. Your team of scouts best be keeping their focus. If we cannot find a way from this pack, I do notice you. Ah, Captain! I wouldn't worry about the ice. My team will find a path, I have no doubt. At ease, Kurt, you're doing good work. Thank you, Captain. I promise my team won't grow lazy. This is certainly not the place for it. Jesus Christ. What do you have in your pocket? What does it matter to you? Hunched over, clutching something. It's suspicious. I'm holding an egg. An egg? Why? They keep my hands warm. Boiled egg keeps heat. That is actually rather ingenious. We know the code better than you lot anyway. Huh. I thought it was just gonna go Resident Evil 4 on my ass. Or 5, you know. Just throw an egg at me. Anyway. Rumors will be cured out of freezing. I don't have enough rations to serve everyone. That's unfortunate. So we have someone who's gonna be starved. Right then. Ah, that's a 20 hit. I'll take it. Turn from hunting fish. Available crews back. But pocket status is a fish and keep pocket egg. No longer demoralized. Goes to Glossman cured of freezing. Demoralized. Oh yeah, about that. 2 Johns became malnourished. Why 2 Johns of all people? Fuck. Anyway, till next week. Week 7. Head below deck instantly. Red room. Interview. Where's the one? There you go. Talk about your fucking revolver and why you bring a gun to the ship. Anyway. Coal bunker. Grab my fill. tins, grab my fill. Oh, they're spoiled. Fuck. Oh, fish only. Ah, fuck. Okay, I see. Why do you only have spoiled rations now? Whatever, I'll keep all people here until I can, you know. Until everything's ready. Captain's cabin, it's request time. Grimly, Jaw, put a stop to those rumors going on about Hunt. That's simple, the sailors do seem to listen to you. Aye, you'll not be hearing them whispers again. Alright, sweet. Captain, thank you for building us some proper shelter for the dogs. I appreciate the assistance from the crew. Well, dogs are an important factor to this expedition. I'm certain you and your kennel will repay us in kind. You not to worry about, Mr. Templeton. Again, thank you, Shaw. Is that it? Oh, sweet! Sweet! Just got some tiny praises. I would find it wise to have a word with journalists among our crew. For whatever reason, Hunt allowed for a photographer with no sailing experience to tail alongside this expedition. As it stands, Cassia Belfort's record is what will stand the test of time when this exposition is spoken of. And it will seem she has not made allies of the crew. How so? The sailors of the crew are a private lot. They do not take kindly to the prying eyes of a landlubber, as they would say. Remember, Captain, she controls the story. She controls your story. Best to have a word. You need to be you don't need an unflattering image at a time like this. Yeah, don't worry about it. What you got? Fucking hell. What is this time, Tucker? Those bloody six. I'm worth the shit I stepped in. You're the only man I know that can step on shit on the ice, mate. Ah, bloody right. Alright, grab some food from the pantry. Oh, it's all just spoiled now. Fuck. Alright. Alright, we're going hunting, fellas. We're going hunting, fellas. Because we're out of fucking food. Researched icy crevasse. Marked down for the week. Decorum. Alright, sweet. Anti-migration crab eater seals. Alright. Did I get the mid-tier seals? No, go for I will go for the Emperor Penguins when I have the time and the research points, so you know. Scout a bit more of the east now, shall we? Pressure Ridge. Scout a bit more this way. Formation of ice leads. Alrighty then. Did the game give a description of what penguin tastes like? Not yet. Because we have not eaten penguin yet. We have only burnt it. We've only thrown it into his... Oh. There you go. Give the dog some fish. Oh, it's like, oh, I can refresh the dog availability if I do that. Alright. Seals! Seals! Large game is dangerous. Despite how many people are assigned, one will be wounded. Fuck. Take care of it. They got this. We need them seals. We need them Emperor seals. And luckily I have the rifle for it, don't I? Yeah, large animal kill each other. This bolt action rifle, you know, this is gonna save me. This is gonna save my ass. And the roll gives me extra small animals killed. That's actually helpful as shit. Alright, I got a couple more members. So, what can we do? Okay, don't have any free scientists. No one I can cure at the med bay. Because malnutrition will, you know... Oh, all status effects. You know what? Sure, cure your malnutrition. Cure this man's malnutrition. Scientist storeroom. You have research papers. Oh! Interesting. I was unaware. Alright, pantry's fucked at this point. It's all just shit spoiled food. So fuck the pantry at this point. Be the photo library. Kurt! Tukia. Alright, coolio. This room's destroyed. Enter the weapons hold. I do want that other rifle, though. I do want that other rifle. Not gonna freeze the kid to death, so, you know, I'll take the old man instead. Give me the hunting shotgun. Thank you. And VL kegs. He's freezing. Should be fine next week. Should be fine by next week. Alright, we got both rifles. So food wise, like hunting wise, we're dandy. Hunting wise, we are fucking dandy. You know what? Pick up some coal. If we have spare coal, even better. I'd rather have too much coal than too little coal. When was the last time you slept, Chief? Got a good couple hours in a while back. A couple? You're going to work yourself to death before we even make land. Heard that before. But it hasn't bloody happened yet. Back to work. Throw some coal in there. I also have a bunch of fucking timber, so that's good. The freaking characters in Blender. I don't see the issue. It's perfectly fine. Alright, dinner time. Fuck! Crew are alarmed. Ah, fuck me! Friendly arguments break out. Some even now insist on staying on board. Almost I can take the furnace down from the boiler and abandon ship right now. We abandon ship right fucking now. Fuck this. It's too late. Break his fucking finger paw. Speak to Hammond. You ever get a feeling you're being watched? Sure. Could you shake the ferry was repair the ice to me while I was working there? You should get some proper rest. I get to sleep when I can. I often can, that's just how it is. How it is to say. Keep abandon ship. Get the fuck out of here. The furnace is torn from the boiler. We're heading out then. Best tell the lads. Get the fuck out. We're moving out? Yes, captain's orders. For now we should focus on setting up camps out on the ice. Leave the equipment holding for later. No worries, I'll get them to work. We'll have a camp set up before you know it. You're taking that with you? Oi. Can't go a day without it, can you? Oi, crew like the music. Fair enough, you better get to hauling them lifeboats next. They're a bit more important than an accordion. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, let's fucking listen. Focus! Calm, Stanberry. We're simply moving the ice. Roof! Yes, yes, it's all very exciting. The rest of you behave yourselves. You'll be treated to an extra helping of soup. Well, there we have it. The heart of the ship ripped clean from her chest, but she still beats for the crew. How long are you gonna wait till that one? Well, because it was shite, no time for poetry. Capital, let's get this bloody furnace set up on the ice. Well, shit. Well, shit. That's just fun, innit? What are you doing up there? Now's the last chance to get a shot like this. Isn't that dangerous? Don't worry, I've done it before. Don't tell the captain. Okay. There, perfect. How about temperance? Well, ship's fucked. Captain, I hope you know lodgings are to your comfort. If not, I'm afraid you will have to power through until rescue. We say goodbye to the temperance, but our work is far from over. What is the next order of business? You've done well to already strip the lower decks of the ship. Perhaps the wildlife should be our next focus. Regardless, we need our wits about us. We stand alone against the ice. Now, do I still have all my nice. Oh, I still have the rifles and the shotgun. Fuck yes. Okay, hunting is easy so far. Hunting will be nice. I got the digging tools. That's a good start as well. 2 of them as well. Spice crates. Ooh. Perfect. Accordion, camera, research. Medical tools. Alright, cool. We stand alone against the ice now. Open the journal. We're fucked. Anyway. Kasha. As you pass by, you see Kasha adjusting her camera as she stands, partially obscured as she finds the right angle for shots. As you step to her side, she raises her head and looks at you. What are you taking photos of? The crew, of course. This is quite the unique situation with. I want to capture the mood. Maybe I could place it beside our initial crew photos, compare and contrast. Oh, that's brilliant. Currently meant in good spirits, I see. Kasha's eyes widen as she looks at you. Yes, I suppose so. Seems a good attitude to capture. From a distance, of course. Intimidated? Of course not. Why would I be intimidated? Is it really that obvious? It's simply that I followed Kurt's expeditions a lot as a child. So seeing him in person is odd. He doesn't bite. He certainly barks quite loud at that, but you're right, I'm just being nervous. Yeah, it's more than up until now. He's been an idea? Does that make any sense? It's just another person like you and I. I suppose so. Well, I'll leave you be. I'm still looking for the right shot. Well. Pet the doggies. Do we still have some fish left? No. I do have the tinned lemons though, that's good. If someone's feeling sick. And the spoiled rations. Pet the dogs. Cordell, what you got for me? Good evening, Captain. Will this take long? Dogs are fed and rested. However, I just like leaving them alone. You've trained them well, there won't be any issues. That would be my hope, but you can never be certain. We're trying to come up with a new song, something about seals I'm thinking. Hard to think though, winds are too distracting. But I haven't had a new song in a while. Keep it light, I'm sure the crew would appreciate something jovial. Oh, that's the plan. Hard to think jovial out here. That's the map area. That photographer, Belford? What about her? Did she come snooping around your tent as well? Aye, I caught her praying a couple times. I can guess she found nothing on you? No, she did not. We can all learn something from you, Tashi. Huh? Alright. What's on the menu this week? Unfortunately we have fuck all. But I guess we can burn some ale. And as much as I hate it, throw the spoiled rations in there. As much as I hate it, I have to throw them in there. Just so we have some food for the occasion. Until our hunters are back. And you know, spice crates. Feed the furnace. Not needed actually. Instantly accuse someone of freezing. Thank you. And there I was, face to face with a leopard seal. Dangerous creatures cannot be mistaken for your average seal. Natural hunters, much faster on land than you expect. How'd you deal with that then? I was lucky I had my Hunting shotgun at the ready. We were feasting a leopard seal that night. Of course, all the times the crew wasn't filming. Pull another one. It's true. There's overtime we can continue to ramble on. It seems we'll be at this for a while. Get your photo snapped by the photographer too? Oi. He's a land nibble for sure. Treating us like we're some novelty. I don't have much problem with it. Good conversation at least. I remember less good conversation out here. Hammond. Can't turn to the phone as if I'm yabbing to you. Nate. Alright, cool. Crew member approaches you during dinner. Captain, you look like you could use some more to eat. Taking up the responsibility of captain is an admirable as it is inevitable. Please help yourself to some of my rations. Frankly, I'm stuffed. That's rather kind of you, thank you. Roll your eyes, let that heavy sigh of the... Listen, man! Good to see you didn't hide away from the crew in the evening, Shaw. You didn't seem the type when I first saw you. I call it a pleasant surprise. I like to know more about my crew. Your crew. Suppose it's best for you to get comfortable. Shaw, that's been quite some time since we met. When I first met you at the docks, I knew you were suited for the role. Did not have a say in the crew. I am simply a representative of our benefactor. Even my own team was beyond my control. I did not disagree with the selection, however. That, at least, is a relief. See you for breakfast. Alright. Captain. On evenings like this, my good friend Caroline and I used to often play chess by the fireside. It makes me wish I had brought a board with me. It would have made for some light entertainment. I'd have enjoyed the game myself. Indeed. Well, we can't turn back time, can we? We just have to make with what we have. Perhaps Mr. Templeton brought something along. He seemed to jigsaw puzzle sort. Dr. Notley, Mr. Templeton, I trust all is going well. Well, as well as it can be. All thanks to your expertise, I take it. I try my best. You should continue doing so. We wish not any further incidents. Evening. I found some old tickets in my luggage to a play I planned to see before we departed. Unfortunately, it was to play due to several accidents. People were beginning to say the production was cursed. I never believed in curses, but after this exposition were... I'm concerned about missing the play. Well, that's hardly a concern after all that's happened, though it was something I was excited for. It's a shame. I should probably finish cleaning the equipment. Alrighty then, that's another week gone. Let's see. Rations are fucked. Rations are fucked. Got a bunch of seals though. Hell yeah. Now week on the ice. Tucker became freezing on the sled hunt. Fair. 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 Wounded by the elephant. Yeah, I figured. Cured of the malnourishment. That's good. Raised his spirit, but no longer demoralized. Perfect. Tucker has been cured of freezing. Perfect. Left used to scurvy. Demoralized. Ah, fuck's sake. Malnourished. Ah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Right, first of all, get the request done. Aye, for fuck's sake, is that the ship? Yep, ship's falling apart. Continue to watch. Yep, ship's fucked. Goodbye. Enveloped in ice. He's gone. Can't hang low amongst the crew. Demoralized, eh? Luckily, we got some ale! And elephant seals. Get the tin lemons here as well because someone's sick. Luckily, we got some ale! Bring in the booze for this occasion. Bring in the booze. Right, demoralized, malnourished. He's still wounded. Demoralized. Freezing. Loyal to me, loyal to me. Junior's loyalty maybe at least a bit, that's a good start. Right. Requests, what you got? Junior, what you want? Sure, I don't suppose you've been keeping track of the days. I have a general sense. Well, you'll be pleased to know that today is Imbolg. I'm aware of such an occasion. Not surprised you wouldn't recognize it. To us, it's a major holiday. Don't expect to ask a day off. No, Imbolg often comes for a traditional feast. I thought it might be good to hold one, for the sailor's sake. Treat him to a feast! You know, we just shot down a bunch of sea oats. Let's go. Alright, I'll see to it. I'll make sure they have the best Imbolg feast they can. Captain, take a look at this. Before the ship sank, I was checking the cabin of, well, the missing crew. Seems to left behind a good amount of their belongings. A few good books and the like. What more use for them now? I say we put it on the list to burn for fuel. We can't do that. Yes, we can. We need of such fuel we find, Belford. You need a good reason to preserve them. Those aren't simply novels the missing crew brought together for leisure. They left their journals behind, the diaries, logs of their life in the ship and before. This can't be burned. Captain, I request that we hold on to these journals for use in my report. I think the rest of the crew would appreciate the stories being preserved. I suppose the sailors would not take kindly to burning remnants of the lost colleagues. Aye, what else do we have? Not much else we could... We have a fuck ton of wood. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about the fuel. We got a fuck to the timber still. Keep the books for your report. Better fight so else we could burn them, Captain. Can't well be on brave well everything. Thank you, Captain. I'll show that your story is told. Won't be able to do that if we're freeze to death. Don't worry, I got a bunch of timber and coal for that one. I got a bunch of coal for that one. Don't you worry one bit. Boom. Easy. I prepped. What's going on here? Do you have any experience of cameras? No. Well, it can't be too complicated. Why? Did you go and break yours? No, but I was wondering if something did happen, you would at least have some parts to fix with it. Oh yeah, shit. Question is if I want to waste good parts of the bloody camera. Spare parts? You're hardly going to be wasting them. What more could some spare scrap be used for? Yeah, I've no idea. Checking for the doggies. Bark. 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 Finding a new market set has a lot of green. Well, you see. Yeah. I may or may not have modified your market set. JK. Sign crew for an interview. Yes. Who's feeling horrid? Who's feeling horrid? There you go. Medbay. Get you two in here. Someone's still freezing, but we'll fix that at the end of the week. We'll fix that by the end of the week. Anything else I can feed into the harsh pot? Throw the seal in here. And, you know... Yeah, fuck, just one seal will be enough for now. Check out the map, what you got? Oopsie. Menuing, please. I need more research for the elephant seal migration path. But I am kind of committed on getting that now. Research the ice leads. Alright, nothing. Cool. Research this area. Nothing. Okay, cool. Scout this part. Tiny penguins. Okay, cool. And scout that part. There we go. Shoot down some fuckers. Get them seals. Oh, wait, what? I said get them seals. I can't click the button. Send them! Send them! Why can't I click the fucking button? Why can't I fucking send them? Can I do it with my controller? Nay. There, shit. Oh, I'm out of dogs. I see. No, I see the issue. I'm out of dogs. Never mind. Never mind, I'm out of dogs. Do I have some fish I can... No. Okay, cool. Never mind. That was the issue. I'm out of dogs. Alright. Dinner time. Who have the meal? Just by the time it's still bright light outside. Yeah, I know. Right, what you got? Watching those young pups? Oh no, that much energy once. Ha! You're not alone here, friend. I also remember days I moved without this cane. But from having both eyes. Huh! They'll look like us one day. Well, let's hope not. Old Templeton's team tried to talk to me while I was working. They were going on and on about their spouse or something. Ended up telling them to fuck off. Think they got the message. You have full permission to get everyone off your fucking ass. They need permission, but I knew you'd understand. You have full permission to tell anyone to fuck off. To Imbolg! To Imbolg! To Imbolg! Aye, to Imbolg. Didn't expect a proper feast on ice. How'd you talk Shaw into this? Was not at all. Good to hear. Alright, lads. Be a while before we get to eat like this again. Soak it in. I'm gonna call it night. See you for breakfast. Right, sweet. Templeton, I must retire for the evening. I'll see you for the morning's requests. Dogs. At the count, you spot a pair of dogs engaged in an aggressive conflict. Teeth bared and snarling. The two creatures snap at each other. Cordless know what to see, but the kennel master's whip is left aside. Resting atop a crate. Am I gonna give it a shot? Am I gonna give it a shot? Fuck it. Of course, you'd like to... They take the whip and turn your attention to sparring, and I just raise the whip, readying into the crack. When I was from behind, interrupt you. This is what I figured you're doing, Shaw. Yeah, I figured. Put that silly thing down. The whip is only for matters of life and death. Neither of them are going for the throat. These boisterous display are common among the pack. They're simple feed and they'll stop. Shaw, if you see something that concerns my pack, inform me before you decide to do something foolish. Figured. Figured. Anyway, pet a dog. Pet a dog. Kurt! You're not married, are you, Shaw? Take it from me. If you ever do find yourself wedded, but never as easy as looks. What brought this on? Late evenings on the ice grant you quite a lot to look back on, and I found a long life to look back on, Shaw. He says you before going to a sleeping bag. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We will take another sleep then. Actually, I have a bunch of people still free. But I can't use them because I have nothing to like dump them into. That's the unfortunate part. I have nothing to dump these people into. Because like I need to dogs to send them out and shit. So, And I can't have them, you know, scour for coal now. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I have like 8 people free, but I can't use them. Yes, you know what? You know what? Kill some people. Get some people unfrozen, I guess. That's nothing. Oh, listen. Hello. Oh, hello. Do you need something? When did you become a doctor? Oh, that was quite recent. I'm young in this line of work. Do you think I could become a good doctor? Well, if you study, yes. Can I have one of your books? Of course. Doctor hands him a small book. Runt leaves excited. Evening. I've been thinking all day about my mother, my father, and my sister. It never quite struck me, but there's a chance I'll never see them again, isn't there? Sorry, I shouldn't bring up such things. It's okay to be worried. Consider it motivation. Motivation? Right, I understand. Thank you, Captain. I wonder how my editor will find my report in its finished state. It was a nightmare getting my plague story published. The only Daily Appeal was willing to pick up, and only the Daily Appeal was willing to pick it up, and they were hardly the most reputable papers. After your award win, I'm sure any other paper will take you on. That's true, but I don't know if I'd accept. The Daily Appeal is far from the perfect newspaper, but they trusted my writing when no other did. Faith like that shouldn't go unrewarded, I think. Alrighty then. You know what? Call it a day. Or a week. Food rations and fuel rations. We are dandy. Dogs arrested. Came freezing from the sled hunt. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Cured of wounds. Cured of freezing. Cured of malnourishment. Raised the spirits. Runt is so demoralized. Got all my dogs back. Perfect. Week 9. -5 decorum. Safe game to 3. So. You know what? I'll call that a good start. Tree save system. Oh! Oh, I see. I see. I see. That's how this goes. Interesting. But no one's dead yet, so I know. Anyway. This is progress for I did fuck all this week, don't worry. So. Yeah, I guess that's a good time as ever. For tonight. So yeah, that was the Pale Beyond so far. This is getting interesting. I like this. I like this. Also, you know, it's nice to, you know, not play a fucking action-based game for once. Where I like shoot a bunch of fuckers and shit. So, you know, it's nice to get a bit of chill, get a bit of a chill in, you know. Get a bit of a chill. Ironically, completely literally chill. So, yeah. I read a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of reading. And you know, I don't mind. I don't mind. Helps me learn speaking. Not work. So, but yeah, we will be back tomorrow with tracking, please. Thank you. We'll be back tomorrow with Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. See how far we get there. As a complete total whiplash from freezing in the cold to grinding all city, y'all. Y'all. And yeah. And Saturday, obviously, I'm a draw. I can't believe I forgot. I still need to reinstall the drivers for my tablet on this system. There is a Scourge mode. Yeah, I saw that one. But we're not gonna install that until I finish the game and all that shenanigans. But yeah, I still need to install the drivers for the tablet. Because I didn't do it on this installation. I'll do that sometime tomorrow or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna draw some shit on Saturday. That'll be fun. And then obviously Sunday we're gonna play Yakuza story content. Nonetheless, I thank you all for watching. We will see each other again tomorrow. And until then, don't die. Why is there no music at the title screen? Where's the music gone? Whatever. But yeah, until then.